Hello? Hello? Hello,
Hi,
everybody.
Nation.
Hi. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, good evening.
I always tell them that it's like when I first enter the stream, it's good morning. And then when I leave the stream, it's good night.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what time it is.
Yeah.
I think you'll be able to appreciate this, but my friend Orla, she says, happy twilight, happy new moon, happy eclipse, happy breaking dawn.
So freaking true.
Yeah.
Nexi, like 2 days ago, sent me a video that was like, pull up where you at, and then the person was at like a Charlie Swan lookalike competition or something.
Oh my gosh, that's actually really good.
Orla slay. So true. We love Orla.
It's true. But
Hi.
hello, everybody.
Hello. Do you want to introduce yourself, Dreamy, to anybody who may not know you?
Yes. Hi, everybody. Hello, everyone. My name is Dreamy. I'm a magical bunny girl VTuber. I'm always on the clock, unfortunately. Get off my office lady day job to become a magical girl at night, and that's why I need a night off with my favorite TEENYTANUKI.
So true. We're gonna freaking drink.
Yep.
What kind of soju do you have?
Okay, so my favorite soju, and basically the only one that I really am going to drink, is yogurt soju.
You're valid for that.
It's
That's
really
fair.
good, and I will say no matter what brand you get, yogurt soju is good, but they are not all created equal. I accidentally bought the wrong brand because when I'm at the store, I'm like, I can never remember which one is the one I like until like it's too late. So I bought the wrong brand. It's still good, but it could be better.
Yeah, I hear you. I was gonna go for a walk. And I was gonna get a beer because I have discovered that I actually am a big fan of Asahi. But then I remembered that it was -15 outside, and the last time I went to that liquor store, they didn't have it, and I didn't want to walk outside -15 and get there and have them go, we don't have it.
And then have to walk all the way back.
Yeah, I didn't want to do it. So I had some mango soju in my fridge.
Ooh, mango's good.
I don't know when I got it. So it's been there for a while.
It's okay. I also have some really
probably.
old soju in my fridge, and I think I looked this up before, and I do not think it expires.
Yeah, it's probably fine.
Yeah.
It's probably fine. I'm drinking water. That's good. I have it beside me. Will I drink it? Who knows? But I have it. So that's good.
I also have some water. Actually, I got my Secret Santa gift. One of my friend group, IRL, we did Secret Santa, and I got my Secret Santa gift already because she had to tell me what it was, because we did our wish list and I just put one water bottle on my wish list, but she didn't read my wish list. She just thought I wanted a water bottle.
Oh.
So she bought me a huge, it's really nice. It's like a Stanley cup, and it's like the biggest one, so it's like ginormous. They're not cheap.
Funny.
Yeah, but she like realized that she had like messed up badly. So
oh no.
She told me about it. She told me about it before. She was like, "Is this okay? Because if not, I'll just return it." And I'm like, "Dude, it's fine."
That's so funny. That's so cute. It's like the one sad thing about like being self-employed is that I don't have like work friends, or like, you know what I mean? So it's like, yes. I don't really get to do like, you know, like Secret Santa things, or like, I don't know. I used to really love that about being in like a workplace, was that like if I had like coworkers or whatever that like, I mean, I guess I don't know. I guess I am in college, so I could do it with like my college classmates, but like everyone I go to school with is freaking like 18 and like
yeah,
I don't know.
I see the problem.
Yeah, like especially in the program that I'm in, because it's like the arts. Like when you're in like programs that are, I don't know, when you're in programs that are like nursing or like, I don't know, something more like not art school. Usually it's like a little bit more It's a little bit more balanced usually, but like because it's art school and like every kid that graduates and like doesn't want to take business goes into art. You know what I mean? It's like it's kind of So I remember like I don't know first orientation day of my program. It was my third year in university because I had been taking like open studies and other things, and like but my first year of like the design part. I went to orientation and there was like this one girl that she was really nice to me and we were talking and I was like, okay, so I'm gonna leave now, and I started walking like towards the like bus and she was like, oh, you don't live on campus, like you don't live in the dorms? And I was like, I have to go home to my husband.
Oh my god.
She was like, oh.
What a different life.
Yeah. But let me say hi to everybody who's in the chat before I get totally carried away with yapping. Hi Sphinx, hi Jables, thank you for being first. Hi Farm Boy, hi Winborn, hi Numsy, hi Rain, hi Swifty, hi Fungi, hi Baha, hello. Azimath, thank you for the horse Plinko. It's so fucking funny. Did you see the horse Plinko?
No, I did not see the horse Plinko.
You should go to my Twitter and look at the horse Plinko.
Let me look right now. Okay, I'm ready. I have like your page pulled up already, actually. Horse Plinko. Oh my gosh! Why are you getting squished like that?
It's horse Plinko, and then but Azimath made it like a real game. So if you open it on the link that's like in the original tweet to it. It's like an actual game. You can drop the teeny horse in the horse Plinko.
Okay, I'm gonna just do it right now to see what score I get.
Don't look yet. Arrow Dozer just told me how to fix it. Arrow is so good at these games. Arrow makes like all these different like Tamagotchi type games on the same.
That is awesome.
I don't know anything about what's it called. Itch.io.
My teeny got stuck, but then I realized I could put another one.
Have you ever seen the original horse Plinko GIF?
Oh gosh, I've never seen it.
It's really silly.
I got 8,000 points.
I see that the cookies aren't working, so please hold. I'm gonna fix it, I promise. Add existing. Tits! Twitch integrated throwing system. Okay, wait, it should work now. Hold on. Oh, why are they
Tits
huge?
Oh, so wonky. They are ginormous.
That's fine, we'll leave it. What happened?
Teeny's just really hungry today, okay, guys?
Yeah.
So you need to make sure to feed them lots of cookies.
Hi, Katanke. Good morning. Ahayo. So funny. How are you balancing that bottle on your head?
Talent.
Yeah.
Teeny went to poise school or what?
Yeah.
Etiquette school, whatever they do in the movies, where you balance on your head.
Yeah. Obviously, duh. I hear Tits and Dreamy say they're huge, so I had to tab back. The cookies are huge.
The cookies are huge. It's true. I'm sorry, guys. It was misleading of me.
Yep. Oh yeah, I was gonna send you horse Plinko before we continue.
Yes. Send me horse Plinko. But my friend group that I do Secret Santa with, funny enough, they're actually all from college, from when I was in college.
Oh really?
Yes. Yeah.
That's cute.
Like not even my main studies, but we met in like an elective course, actually.
Oh, cute.
I know, right?
There you go. There's the horse Plinko.
I'm ready to look at horse Plinko. Oh, oh my gosh, it's nuts. The wobbliness? Oh my gosh.
He has no bones.
He has no bones.
He has no bones. Is it okay if I ask how tall the two of you are?
Oh, sure.
Teeny is 5 feet.
Say this. I did make my VTuber taller than me, okay? In my fantasy, she is taller than me. IRL. So Dreamy is 5'3", which is my dream height. But me IRL, I'm very short. I'm actually quite a bit shorter than that.
I think that's funny because I made Teeny smaller than me. And I'm 5'4", so I'm like basically the
You're
opposite of you.
basically... Yeah, me and Teeny switched because IRL, I'm 4'11".
Yeah.
Woo, guys, being short is not that great, let me just say. So I went with my dream height, which is 5'3". In my mind, if I was 5'3", so many problems would be solved.
Yeah? You think so?
Well, the worst part about being like super short is when I go do laundry, it's a top-down washer.
Oh.
And I can't reach the bottom, so I have to like hoist myself onto the laundry machine, and it hurts me.
Yeah.
So
That's
yeah,
fair. That's fair.
yeah. So at least one problem would be solved if I was just a little taller.
Yeah, that's true. This person said you still couldn't reach the top shelf if you were 5'3". That's true.
That's true.
That's true.
But I would be able to reach the second from the top shelf.
That's good enough.
Yeah.
There's a reason why stools and chairs exist.
That's true.
That's so funny.
That's true. I do have a stool that I keep in my kitchen.
I really should get one because I'm 5'4", but like it's not tall enough to like obviously reach like the very top of my cabinets, and so but I only have bar stools, so I'm either way too tall or like way too short. There's no in between.
You're looking at danger. Oh my gosh.
I know. Yeah, those are the only things that I have to like climb up on in my house.
You know what I dream about getting?
I'm sorry if my joke about the tits hearing was off. No. That's what I said. I said tits. Yeah. Twitch integrated throwing system.
Yes.
That's yep.
I used to work at a record store. I used to have really cool jobs. Now I'm just an office lady, but I used to have really cool jobs. I used to work at a record store, and they had like a step ladder that was like only 3 steps. They had multiple. There was a 2-step and a 3-step. And I think about getting one all the time because I'm like, oh my gosh, imagine having a 3-step ladder.
Being an office lady is cool. That's what all the mangas fantasize and romanticize as being an office lady.
You have to romanticize your life a little bit as an office worker, or else it's just too depressing, I imagine.
Maybe a little
Can
bit.
I say that?
I think that's fair. That's so funny. Big fan of tits here. We love Twitch integrated throwing system. We do. Big fan of normal tits too. Love boobs. Love boobies.
Bazongas!
Thumbs up.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Sorry for being a little bit late, you guys. I had intentions of starting at 6, and then Dreamy and I had to yap about the things that we couldn't yap about on stream first.
Just blame it on me.
Yeah,
it's
the
okay to blame it
pre-yap.
on me because I am perpetually always late to my streams by most of the time half an hour, maybe more. So it was all my fault, guys. You can blame it on me for Teeny being late.
It's gotten to the point where like I don't know, everybody just anticipates that I'm gonna be late. The other day I was like one of my community members, he also streams, and I was watching his stream, and like the time that I was supposed to be live rolled around, and he was like, okay, bye Teeny, have a nice stream, and in his chat I was like, I am still eating dinner. he was like, oh, okay, well, bye whenever you finish that and have to leave to go set up stream, right when you go to set up stream.
Oh my gosh.
Hee hee. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Just say
It
sorry because I
happened.
was trying to be respectful to people. No, Winborn, you're good. You're good. What's the drinks of choice for the girlies today? Soju.
Yes, we're both drinking soju.
Yeah. Yup. Yogurt is base. That's a base opinion. I didn't agree for like a really long time because I couldn't wrap my head around like dairy flavored alcohol. My brain was like, I can't do it. But then I went to Clover's house, and Clover said, in this house we drink yogurt soju, and I said, okay.
It's so good. I'll need to ask Clover what brand they like best, because I do have one brand that I like best.
Soju, my beloved. I love juice. Yeah, it is basically juice. You're right.
It's good.
You're right. Yogurt soju is fire. Yeah. There's this other... What was the other thing that I was drinking recently? It was like a yuzu sake. And it was really, really, really good.
I've never had sake before.
I like made a little drink of like, because I love ginger ale, like unironically.
I love ginger ale. It's so good. I love ginger ale.
It's my favorite pop.
Soda. Yeah.
And like,
I love ginger.
Yeah, me too. And so I was making this little drink that was like ginger ale with the yuzu sake over ice, and it was so good. It was so delicious.
Awesome. No, Teeny, you're so based for the ginger ale thing. I love ginger ale. It is my favorite soda.
People make fun of me for it sometimes. They're like, does your tummy hurt?
Yes, people always say that. Although I feel like,
what if it does?
Help?
It's none of your business. Ginger ale is supposed to help with like stomach upset, but it's basically just like the ginger, and there's things with higher ginger content that you could be drinking that would, but it's
ginger
like
tea.
But ginger ale is usually the one that's like the most easily accessible for people, so that's what people get. But ideally, like because the carbonation doesn't help, so ideally it's like a flat ginger ale. But
you just let it sit out for a night. Ew.
I love ginger. I love ale. Ginger ale. So true. Ginger ale is S tier. Only cowards would mock it. Literally, this is why you guys are my chat. You guys are fucking based.
Ginger is so good.
Yes, it hurts. I'm a tummy ache survivor. Literally, me when I'm always like, me too.
But you know what? Me too. I feel that. I do get tummy aches quite often. But that's not why I love ginger ale, okay, guys?
So true. I like it because it's yummy.
Yeah. Yes. I'm trying to like...
cheers.
Yes, cheers. Here, let me go ahead and drink up too. Dang, the yogurt really hits. I want you to know my cat is like laying on my desk in such a bad way I can't move my mouse, so I have to use his body as my mouse pad. He loves being in the way.
What can I say? Animals are so in the way.
They're so in the way, but they're so cute.
Yeah. Have a good lurk. Thank you for hanging out.
Thank you for the lurk.
Thank you.
Okay, you were saying how you found out that you like Asahi recently.
Yeah.
I am not a beer person, but not that long ago, I went to a bar and they had like a cotton candy beer.
I used to... There was like a beer market that I went to once, and I was like, okay, can you like show me all of the artisan beers that are like for people that don't like beer? Like, please, like, give me like something, I don't know, fruity or like something that I would like as someone who doesn't like beer. And all of them that I tried, I was like, these are all still bad.
Yes.
I think it literally just like... I don't know why specifically it's like it has to be Asahi, and like it's so funny because I have friends that are like who do like beer, and they'll have like a Sapporo and like a Asahi like right beside each other, and they are like, I cannot tell the difference, but like I don't like Sapporo, but I do like Asahi. I don't know what it is. Like I don't know why.
There's a secret ingredient in it.
It's weird because
there's gotta be some
Sapporo
special
is one of
ingredient.
the few I can tolerate. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like maybe it's because, okay, there's this ramen place that I'm not too far from that has yuzu chicken ramen.
Oh, that sounds so good. I love yuzu.
And like the yuzu chicken ramen plus the asahi that they have on tap, the combo together, I don't know. It's a fucking health potion. It's like,
It hits.
it's amazing. It's so good. And so I think because of that, I have like become a really like big, like I need to have like a hearty like soup or curry or like, I don't know, something really heavy, but then asahi with it. And it's like, it's amazing.
Speaking of ramen. Hi, welcome in.
Also, thank you for the follow, 23 Baby Braun. Welcome in.
Speaking of ramen, potentially the best food I've had in my life, because I'm a pretty big foodie. For my birthday, one of my friends took me to this hidden fancy ramen place that's in my city, and it was expensive. It was like really expensive, but I think it was some of the best food that I've ever had.
Yeah?
Yes, they did have a yuzu ramen. I didn't get that. I got like their garlic one, but let me see.
Okay.
I have pictures. I'm gonna see if I can send you a picture.
Yeah.
And it was so good. And oh my gosh, I dream about going back, but like in order to go back, I have to like mentally prepare myself to like spend a lot of money.
When a bunch of people were like here for my wedding, I like, it was like probably like 3 or 4 days in a row that we went to like my favorite ramen place and that I got my little like yuzu ramen plus beer combo.
But it's like your wedding.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I'm like,
important.
deserved.
Hi Vanica, welcome in. Hi Leo. Hello.
Welcome in. Okay,
How are we
I'm trying
doing
to.
today? We're good.
We are good. Okay, I'm
Yapping.
sending you the pictures. I'm pulling it from my Discord, but my cat is in the way, so I'm just sending these to you one by one. Probably like the worst way to send someone a bunch of photos, but
No, this is perfect. Thank you. It's like a slideshow.
yeah, I'm teasing. I'm building up to the
Yeah.
main course.
Since
Is what it
winter's been
is.
starting lately, I've been really craving ramen constantly, and it's bad. I need to like find a way to emulate yuzu ramen at home because yeah, it's cold as hell outside, and I want to have the good soup, but the good soup is like a 30-minute drive from me.
Oh, that's far. I'm not a
It's
huge
so
fan of
sad.
driving, so 30 minutes is a lot to me.
Yeah, it's like because I don't even drive, so if I were to go, it would have to be like a $30 to $40 Uber or
Oh,
like
that's
an
expensive.
hour long on the bus.
Yeah, that's not. That would be hard to go. Okay, I sent you all the pictures.
Whoa, that looks so good.
It was so good.
Soup, my beloved.
I love soup.
I am such a
I love
huge
soup.
soup fan.
I know it's like not really cold enough here right now where I am to call it soup weather. It's like, okay, hold on. Let me convert this to Celsius.
Yeah.
It is 22.2 degrees Celsius right now.
That's summer.
Yeah, which is like that's like really nice. Yeah, so it's not cold here, which is so unfortunate because I've been like knitting and crocheting a lot. I'm actually making my sweater, I'm making a sweater right now, but I'm just like, when I'll be able to wear this for 1 week in like January or February. And
Yeah.
I guess that's it.
That's so crazy because like yeah, right now it's like minus 15. I don't know how much that would be in Fahrenheit, but it's fucking cold.
That's below freezing.
Yep.
Okay, let me look that up. This is probably weather that okay, let me see. Let me see if I've experienced this. I have never experienced this weather before.
Yeah, it's really cold.
That is
Hi,
5 degrees Fahrenheit.
Thank you for your resub. I missed you. I appreciate your time and effort. I missed you.
Okay, I think the
How
coldest.
are you? What's the coldest you've experienced?
Okay, it is -2 degrees. Is the coldest
That's
I've ever
like
experienced in my life.
that's like what it is on Halloween. That's like we're not even in winter yet. That's so funny. Wow.
Teeny gets the sweater weather.
Yeah.
I love
Today's
sweaters
be like,
too.
haha, -2, that's shorts weather. I always giggle like around Halloween here because like the kids will go trick-or-treating and like they can't wear their costumes because it's too cold. So they're like fully dressed up head to toe in like snow gear, and they come up to the door and you're like, happy Halloween, and they're like, I'm Spider-Man, and you're like, I believe you, and then you hand them their candy and they're on their way. It's just like,
That is
it's
so funny.
Spending time with
I've
Mordred. That's good. I'm glad to see you. It's nice to see you. Miss you also. Literally had to be so cold outside that college classes have been like, hey, it is harmful to be outside, classes are canceled. This is all the time. All the time that like classes are like, hey, there's like frostbite warning outside. Maybe we'll just do class from home.
I will say the times when my classes got canceled were if it rains too much, there's like no drainage built here. So everything just gets flooded, so people can't even like show up because the freeways will get flooded.
Oh god. Yeah, I guess if it like never freezes, but if it's like rainy and wet, then it's just wet forever.
Yeah, it doesn't even rain that much, but sometimes, every once in a while, we get like a monsoon season, and it rains so much that the freeways flood because there's no drainage, because it barely rains here. So there's no drainage, and it's just, we're not built for this. At my old apartment, and like a little bit of my current apartment too, but very bad at my old apartment, whenever it rained, the area right at the stairs that I needed to walk up to get to my apartment would flood, and you just have to like walk through it. There's like no getting around it.
That's so tragic.
This is why you always wear sandals. Platform sandals. That was my trick. I always wore platform sandals and minimum wet on the feet.
Wet.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair. Lowest I've seen is -23, which was, yeah, pretty damn cold. Last year, I think it went down to almost -40, which -40 is the point where Fahrenheit and Celsius meet.
It is! I can't even imagine that weather. I'm a sweet summer child. Literally a summer.
Dandy just said when they were on a trip last year in January, it went down to -52.
That is I can't.
They were stuck in another city, like in another city's airport for like 3 days, 4 days.
3 days?
Yeah, because all of the planes were grounded because the de-icing was freezing to the plane. Like they just couldn't they couldn't de-ice the plane, so they just got stuck there.
I'm like flabbergasted, but
yeah.
But here I will say what my summer weather is, and then I think you'll be flabbergasted from that.
Okay. Yeah.
The hottest I have ever experienced. The hottest. Okay, hold on. Is it this or is it this? Okay, I think the hottest I've ever experienced. 49 degrees Celsius.
Ooh. I couldn't do it. It gets to like +30 and I'm like, I want to die.
It's really bad. And people are like, you'll get used to it. You never get used to it. You will never get used to this.
Yeah, I feel like yes, the cold is really scary, and yes, the cold is really dangerous, but it's like also when you're inside, and like I don't know, it's like normal here that like a lot of newer places have like I have heated floors, and like you know, it's like
so nice.
It's just kind of like you just kind of adapt to it, I guess. But like And like with the cold, you can always put on more layers. Like, you know, but when it's hot out, it's like you can only take off so many layers before you're like, I need to take off my skin. You can't do that.
Look at my beloved. I get really cold at around, hold on, let me see what it is in Celsius. At around 10 degrees Celsius, I am very, very, very cold. So usually I have to bust up my electric blanket.
That's so funny. You know what? Nexie's also the same way, and it's really cute because like I hang out with Nexie in calls all the time when we're just like sitting and working. Like we'll be both making thumbnails or like whatever, and like she has like a heater under her desk, like just a little like small like I don't know. It's like it's so little but tiny portable heater, and when she turns it on and off, I like hear the beeping sound in the call. So it's really funny because it'll be like every like 10 minutes she like turns it on. And then she'll turn it off because she'll get overheated. And then she'll turn it on again. Turn it off. It's like so silly.
That's so funny.
Body regulation. I barely know her.
Oh my gosh.
Can only take off so much before it's illegal. Yeah, this is true. Hi,
That's
Tyrone.
true.
Welcome in. Minus 40 sounds like hell. The coldest I've ever experienced is minus 20. Yeah, it's. I would perish.
I would perish.
But yeah, you live with it. It's true. And it's like, I don't know, like college classes. I think COVID like really kickstarted all of the softwares, you know, required for school to happen online. And so now it's like, even if you don't sign up for a hybrid class, you kind of acknowledge the fact that it's going to be hybrid anyway, because there's going to be like a week in January where all the professors are like, yeah, we are not coming in. Like we can do this online. Good luck, everybody. Let's do it all online because it just gets so fucking cold. So
was a professor, I'm just gonna say I would cancel class all the time. It'd be so dangerous. I'd be like, no, let's work from home this week, guys.
I literally had a teacher that actually I have him added on Fortnite because we used to talk about Fortnite all the time. One of my like college professors, and there was like at least 2 times that he was like, I gotta be honest with you guys, I stayed up way too late gaming last night. I'm canceling class today.
One of my friends is a professor and he does the same thing. He does the exact same thing.
That's so funny.
He teaches like, oh god, some crazy math engineering classes. And I'm just like, dude, I feel like you cannot be canceling when you're teaching something that like I can't even wrap my head around.
Yeah. I feel like it's maybe a little bit different for the program that I'm in because it's it's art, but B, it's like project based, so we don't have tests or quizzes or whatever. Like you have a end of the semester project, right? So like I feel like it's a different experience when your teacher is like, yeah, you guys are just working on your projects anyway, and I stayed up too late last night, I'm just gonna cancel class.
That's true. I feel like that definitely is way more acceptable.
More chill, I think, just overall.
Yes. I actually also have a fine arts degree.
You do?
I do. I have a degree in creative writing.
That's really cool.
Yes, I was really nervous for it because you have to portfolio in, or else you obviously just can't have the major.
Well, all art schools are like that, yeah.
So, you know, you can take like beginning and intermediate, but then like advanced and capstone, you have to like portfolio in. Yeah. And so if you just can't do it, if you just change your major, that's freaky to me, right? So I was just like, dude, if I don't make it in, like, what am I gonna do? Yeah. But I did make it in, and I actually found out before everyone else found out because I had met up with my like school counselor at the time, and she already had the results, and she didn't she basically told me, she was like, oh, you don't have anything to worry about, is what she kept saying.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
I mean, she was definitely not supposed to tell me, but yeah. But I'm like, I feel better knowing.
Yeah, that's true. I like fully switched my like into an entirely different faculty even when I was studying.
Oh wow.
Because I just like, I thought I had an idea of like what I wanted to do, but my post-secondary was like a very frustrating experience because I like went to school with the intentions of becoming an interpreter. I was gonna be a sign language ASL interpreter.
That is actually really cool.
And I had applied to take, it was basically like a 1-year certificate, become fluent in the language, and then 2 years of the interpreter diploma.
Okay.
It was a week before the certificate was about to start, and I had already paid, and I had also quit my job. So I was like, I'm in full-time school now. Like, this is this is what I'm doing now. They sent all of the students in the program an email that said that they were canceling the diploma part.
What?
So, and that there was no other university that was lined up to pick up the course, so it was just effectively canceled, and that the next best place to go to take that program would have been in Nova Scotia, which is entirely on the opposite side of the country.
Did they refund at least?
Nope.
No, they just kept the money?
Yep. So I took the certificate. Like, they didn't charge for, like, obviously they only charged for like the first year because they weren't canceling that course. So we all kind of, not like begrudgingly, because we did want to learn it, but like in a sort of pissed off manner, like took this like certificate course. So I'm fully certified. Like, I am fluent in sign language, but I can't do anything with it because I don't have any certification to like work with vulnerable individuals or work with children or work with seniors, or like I don't have any other, like, all I can say is that I know the language. So
that is so disappointing.
Yeah. And so from there I was like, okay, well, I don't really want to move across the country, so now what am I going to do? So I looked up being like a speech pathology assistant because I was like, that's kind of like similar. But then all of my courses in the first semester had to do with like childcare, and I did not want to work with kids. So I like had a little breakdown moment and was like, I don't want to do this, and like this isn't what I wanted to do, and I chose it because it was like a short program. And then my mom watches a lot of my streams, actually.
That is so sweet.
And she was like, I see the things that you make on stream for like other streamers or whatever. You should just take all that stuff and throw it into a portfolio and like send it off into the like art and design program and see if you get in.
Oh
my
gosh.
Yay!
Mama Tanuki coming through.
Yeah. Mama Tanuki cooked with that one.
Would you have thought about it, you think, if she didn't?
I think I would have gotten there eventually, but I think I would have spent the rest of the first year like floundering. So, yeah.
That's awesome then.
Yeah. I had a classmate play Apex in class and the professor wanted to know what their rank was. That's so funny.
Yeah, the professor was ready to fail them if they were not diamond. That's a rank in Apex, right? I've never played Apex, so I'm just assuming that that's a rank in Apex.
I would love to see you play Apex. It would be so funny.
We
should hear me
bronze,
out.
Right?
We should play Apex, you, me, and Clover.
I would totally play Apex if the characters are hot.
We should get Clover to teach us how to play.
Wait, is diamond a rank? That's real, right?
I somehow made it to both my university's art program and design program after changing majors. It's still wild to me. Yeah, like Teeny playing Fortnite with their professor. Every time I ask my professor to play Fortnite with me, he's like too busy.
He's on that grading life, I guess.
Yeah.
Which that
You're
happens.
asking Clover? If my student was playing a game in my class, they better be good at it at least. Clover,
That's real.
The stream ends when we win. That's so funny. After like 8 hours? Oh my god. Clover's
but
absolutely the best person to ask you to play Apex, and you should definitely ask them to coach you. Yeah, I think it would be really funny because Clover would flounder.
But hey, Clover did end the stream after 8 hours, so that means Clover did win at some point, right?
Well, someone had to come in and carry them, but yeah.
Hey, a team win is a win, okay, guys?
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I feel like, I mean, I've played Apex before. It's been so long that I don't really remember, like, how to play.
Me and Teeny are gonna hit diamond ranks, guys. That's a rank. Is that a rank?
I think it is.
Let's confirm or deny, please.
People keep saying yes in my chat, but I don't know what they're saying yes to. Can somebody type it out? Yes, diamond is a rank in Apex. It is a rank. Yes, it is a rank in diamond.
Thank you.
That's so funny.
Yeah, guys, me and Teeny are gonna hit diamond rank.
Honestly, with me, Mr. Fortnite solos until I win, and then I won in the first game, and then Dreamy, who is just substantially more of a gamer than I ever realized, and then Clover floundering on the sidelines. I think we can do it, you guys.
We could.
I think we can win. Thank you for the cookies.
I believe in our ability to get to diamond, however high up that is. Maybe diamond isn't even that high.
I don't understand any of the ranking systems, and it's
I don't either.
I know that I should play more ranked Fortnite because there are times where I have to like apply to things. Like when you have to guest at conventions, sometimes they ask you like for like a list of qualifications, and in that qualification they want you to put like your highest rank in video games and shit.
Gosh.
And it's like all I can write in there is like AR-60 Genshin player.
Hey, that's further than me.
I'm like, I finished the game. Really? It depends on like what kind of thing you're applying for, but yes. Because sometimes when you're applying to guest at some conventions, they'll be like, hey, we don't have any room for like individual panels, but we have this tournament going on, or we have this and this. And so they want you to like have that information on deck just in case they're like, oh, we need an extra VTuber in insert slot here or whatever. So then they go through the applications afterwards and they yoink people. But AR-60 Genshin is real, bro. Yeah. I don't know. I don't play a lot of like games that require ranking, so I see it in my mind's eye that Clover is gonna make me do some sort of ranking something with League of Legends, and I'm terrified about it.
I don't play games that have a ranking either. I would say the one game that I used to play that had a sort of a ranking, I guess it does have a ranking, is I used to, gosh, this was like years ago, I was like really, really, really into Dead by Daylight. Like really into, I had like thousands of hours in Dead by Daylight. And I would not even say I was like good, but you don't necessarily have to be like that good to rank up sometimes. And so I was a rank 1 survivor, but I would say that doesn't mean anything because there's so many rank 1 survivors.
When I first started streaming, because I came from TikTok, right? When I first started streaming, I like was basically exclusively playing like Animal Crossing and Genshin. And I had a friend who was she's an IRL streamer, but she's like looking at switching over to VTubing soon. But her thing was that she only played DBD. So there's a lot of people in my community that have like that are still around from those days where it's like they have a really intense relationship with DBD because it's like they only used to watch DBD streamers and things like that before I came along and was like and decided to collab with her, and we just like kind of, you know, when you have like a person that you collab with so much that your community is just kind of like they just kind of smosh together.
Yes, yeah. That is
Thank you for
actually
the
so
follow.
funny.
Welcome.
I will say I did play DBD again one time last year, and it had been like a while since I played before that. And I just want to say they made things so much easier. So when I was playing, if you like prestiged your character, like which is starting from like level 1 again, you lost everything, all items, all perks gone.
Oh.
You had to like get those again. But now like you can prestige and there's like no consequences. You like just keep everything. And I'm just like, what?
Interesting.
Man, yeah, what a throwback. I used to play so much too. Like a crazy amount.
Did you like DBD, or was it a game where it was like you liked it at first and then eventually you were just kind of like, well, this is a game that I play?
I did really love it, and the reason why is, first of all, I have never played DBD by myself. So I was only exclusively playing with friends. Also, I never played Killer, I only played Survivor. So like when you're playing Survive with friends, I think it's really fun. And it's like 4 person, like 4 survivors. I don't know, it's really fun just to have like a group of friends to play with. Of course, it like makes the killer like furious because like you're communicating, you know, so you could be like, oh, I'm down over here and the killer's leaving or whatever.
I don't know. I feel like I really just should play like more ranked Fortnite just generally. But next season, I'm so excited about the next season. Are you a Fortnite person, Dreamy? I don't think so. Have you
I
played
have
Fortnite?
played Fortnite like a couple of times, but like years ago.
What are the odds that you would play Fortnite with me? There's a new chapter that's coming out, and it looks so good. You can fuck Godzilla, real, not clickbait.
Real? Wait, I was just gonna say, really?
No, they're doing a collab with Godzilla, and in my Discord server, I was like, whoa, monster fuckers eating good, ? And then someone in my community was like, Teeny told me you can fuck Godzilla in this game.
I will say, I was really tempted to play Fortnite last year because they had a collab with Yoshitaka Mano, who's like the artist for every single Final Fantasy game that ever came out. Yeah, he does like a bunch of art for like a bunch of different things, but I would say that's like where most people know him from. And so that collab, the skin was really, really cute.
I wonder which one it was.
It's like a girl in red. Here, let me look. It's like an original character. Or no, I guess they're all like, okay, hold on. I should specify that like this is not a character from anything, but just like the artist's thing. Here, I'm sending it to you. Okay, I sent it.
Okay. I am looking. Oh, yeah. I've seen this girl.
Yeah, and I was like, oh gosh, do I join? Do I play now?
Yeah. Well, let me sell you on this season.
Okay.
This new season... Hold on. I'm pulling it up on twitter.com.
I'm ready.
Twitter.com, also known as X the Everything app.
Gosh. It will always be Twitter to me.
Yeah. I was gonna tweet something today that was like, Lamau, do you guys remember when Twitter was just words? Back before you could share photos and videos and everything else.
I'm so bad with social media. I only use social media because I stream now, but even like as a streamer, I'm like pretty bad at it.
Okay, this next season.
Yes.
/ chapter. So it's chapter 6, season 1. It's called Hunters. There's going to be collabs with Demon Slayer and Godzilla, and Baymax is in it. So they've started doing collabs with Disney too.
That's kind of crazy.
So I wonder if they'll do any of the other like Big Hero 6 characters. It could be cool if they do.
That would be pretty cool if they did.
And it's all like everybody really loved the Neo Tokyo theme, so now it's gonna be more like traditional Japanese theme. And there's like katanas. There's like a new area that's full of like cherry blossoms, large purple forest biome.
Oh,
like,
that sounds so cute.
It's gonna be really cool, and some of the new designs are fire.
Oh, I bet. I will say Fortnite designs. I think they do a good job at it. They do a really good job at it.
They really do. I think that they're like,
oh, this is cute.
Yeah. So cute.
This is pretty cool. Oh, the middle girl is so cute. Oh, I will say, I'm sure it's gonna be so good. I'm not against playing Fortnite. I feel like I'm not great at shooters, although I did play a bit of Overwatch.
Did you like Overwatch?
I did like Overwatch. I think like you don't have to. It's not as aim heavy in my opinion.
Yeah, that's fair.
I do love that, but then also the characters are so cute. The characters really get me. I love cute characters.
Yeah, I agree. I think that I'm like very motivated by aesthetics in games, so that's like why I haven't played much Fortnite in the past little while, is because like the last 2-3 seasons, like the battle passes, I just like don't don't care about, unfortunately.
Oh, I feel you so hard, Tina. I'm also very motivated by aesthetics, and that's why I never played World of Warcraft because I thought it was ugly.
That's fair. That's a fair statement, I think. I think there's people that would disagree with you, but
there would be a lot of people who disagree with me, but I do think a lot of people also agree with me. I'm sorry, Dandy. I gotta say sorry, Dandy, right now.
That's Dandy's beloved.
I know. Don't mean to. I actually am gonna play WoW probably within the next year.
I think the WoW design, just overall, was really cool and beautiful when it first came out. But
20 years ago.
But it's been a minute.
Yes, it's been like 20 years.
Wow, do you be looking pretty dated? It's because it is. Like, and it's because also people play like WoW Classic a lot now, right? And like that's true. And WoW Classic is like all the old stuff, right? So yeah.
So I can understand.
Well,
it's hard, like especially
WoW,
like,
and you can play Final Fantasy. True, you're preaching to the Dreamy choir right now.
That's true. My main game is Final Fantasy 14. Although I did have to uninstall it recently because I kept getting these crashes, so I have to reinstall it.
Oh no.
I know.
I was talking to everybody earlier about how I think it's really funny that like all three of us, like you, me, and Clover, we all came from Animal Crossing Twitch during the Animal Crossing boom. And how I also was saying this about Juju too, that like all of us came from Animal Crossing, but then we all took like different pipelines, and I think it's really funny because like Juju did the Animal Crossing to horror game ? Pipeline because she plays mostly like Resident Evil or like I don't know anything about the horror games that she plays. Also, she plays a lot of like Dark Souls games too, and like just like that kind of general vibe. And then Clover went the Animal Crossing to Stardew pipeline, and then I went the Animal Crossing to Genshin pipeline, and then you went Animal Crossing to Final Fantasy pipeline.
Here's what I'll say. Before I like did mainly Animal Crossing, I did play like a larger variety of games because I think the first game I ever streamed was Final Fantasy 13. And then I played The Witcher, and then just like some like one-off games, and then I did Animal Crossing for a long time because I was like very addicted to it, even though I'm like not great at design.
Yeah.
And then to Final Fantasy 14, but I was also playing like Zelda. I think I played Breath of the Wild in between, and oh gosh, I'm just trying to remember what I even played. It's crazy to think about.
It's so funny because I know for a fact that I did play other games, but it was the fact that like almost every time I popped into someone's stream, they would be like, "How's Animal Crossing?" Or like, then they were like, "How's Genshin?" You know, so it's just kind of funny.
No,
funny that you end up having like one game that's like, well, I guess this is just my game now.
Yes. Also, I love horror games, but I only like watching them because I'm way too baby to play them.
That's fair.
I love watching people play horror games. Teeny, I don't know if you checked it, but I got like a message from my YouTube that was like, "Oh, here's your gaming recap." So if you like watched like,
I haven't checked yet.
Oh, okay. Here, I will read you my results. I'll read you my results. And I will say, I will defend some of my. Defend maybe is not the right word, but I'll talk about it. Okay, gaming. Is it only on mobile?
Witcher, I hardly know her. I think it's only on mobile, yeah.
Okay, it's okay. I do have a picture that I screenshotted. So it tells you like the games that you watch the most, your top 5 like YouTubers for gaming, and then like the genre that you like watch the most. So for me, I will. Okay, so my top game was Silent Hill 2.
Okay.
Which just came out.
Okay.
But in my defense, like when you're watching like horror game YouTubers, like a lot of the times they're playing like indie horror games, right? So like indie horror games are like 1 video, 2 videos maybe. Versus like Silent Hill is like such a big game. So that's like 6 to 7 to 8 videos depending on whatever the length is. So like just in like the nature of like how long Silent Hill 2 is, like yes, I watched technically more videos on Silent Hill 2, but that's only because like other games I only watched 1 video for because like that was like the only video. Yeah. My top 3 creators are all horror YouTubers, although I was surprised about someone who didn't make the list. So my top 1 is Insim. He's like, he does like exclusively horror. And then John Wolf, who also does like mostly horror.
Okay.
Yeah. And then they tell you like what genre you like watch the most, and it like gives a cute little description, and I'll just read you what mine says. So my gamer card is Fright Fan. You love the thrill of a good scare. Haunted worlds and lurking threats are where you thrive.
That's a really cute way to say you watch only horror games.
I know. Well, there's like one of my friends, she got her gamer card was like for simulation games because she watches like a lot of simulation games. So in my Discord, they got RPG. Their gamer card, it's called like main character.
Oh,
and
cute.
That's like for if you watch like RPGs. So guys, if you haven't checked out your YouTube gaming recap, I guess you should, because it's just really cute to see.
I don't
at
know
least
where
your
to
game card.
Find it.
Okay, if you have mobile, I don't think you can check it on the website, but I can tell you where to find it on mobile. So if you open the YouTube app. Okay, open the YouTube app, and then at the top, do you see there's like a little compass looking thing?
Yes.
Yeah, click on the compass, and then click on the gaming category, and then at the top it should say your 2024
get your recap.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Yes, let's see what team.
26.3% of your watch time was gaming.
Ooh, 30% of mine was gaming.
You watched videos about 38 different games this year.
Nice, nice.
My top favorite was Animal Crossing.
Speaking of Animal Crossing.
My top 5 were Animal Crossing, Minecraft, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, specifically because I watched Worm play so much.
That is so funny.
Survivor. F-Zero, yeah, also Worm. And then Persona 4 Golden.
Ooh, and then tell us what your gamer card is.
The way that it's making myself as the top gaming creator is so fucking funny.
Gosh!
How did that happen? You were in the top 1% of teeny fans. Whoa.
OMG.
That's crazy. My favorites were Nexi, Gigi Mudin, Pomu Rainpuff, and Biscotti.
That is crazy.
My gamer card is main character. With unmatched charisma and drive, you're destined to be the hero of every adventure.
RPGs.
That's so funny that I am my top watched.
It's so funny.
Probably because of the fact that I have to watch shit back to get clips all the time.
Oh, that's real.
This is why I need to hire a clipper, you guys, so then I'm not in my top 1% next year.
No, I feel that I had a clipper, and then I just don't think they like watch streams anymore.
Yeah.
Which, that's fine. That's like not a big deal, you know?
Yeah. I hear you. It's like I would love to like properly hire a clipper, like to be able to pay them for their time.
Yes.
But like self-employed moment. So yeah. It'd be that way. I was in the top 2% of teeny fans.
0.2.
Sorry, 0.2. 0.2. Hi, Flo, welcome in. Hi. Yeah, it's funny that my top... You know what? I feel like the reason why my top is Animal Crossing is probably because... I'm trying to think of what I would have watched. There's this one gaming creator, actually, that I watch all the time, and that I used to put them up on my... When I would go on, like, long breaks, when I would go on, like, half an hour breaks or longer or whatever. Because there would be some days where I would stream like 8-hour days. So then I would take like a real like 30 to 45 minute break on stream, but I would just leave it up. The video that I would always put up, or like videos, I guess, was from, there's this one YouTube creator and their name is Bois Crossing. And they do like speed builds of like rural Japanese themed islands and stuff like that.
That is very cute.
And it was all very pretty, and like I like watching the speed builds a lot because it's it's so funny as a streamer. But I don't have the patience to watch like long form content of like streamers building something. Like I want to watch a speed build in 5 minutes, you know what I mean? So funny. Me as a streamer being like, I would never watch streamers.
No, there's so many streamers that are actually like that though, so
it's mostly just because I don't have like the attention span to like watch something long unless it's a game that I'm really interested in. So I really do understand when I have community members that like only show up for specific games, because it's like, you know, I get you, like I
feel that.
Yeah.
The only live streams that I watch are my friends.
That's fair.
I do not watch basically any other streamers, even if I like admire them or like I will see clips of them and I do like it, you know? But really I just watch like YouTube videos. Like not that were not live, that are made like specifically basically for YouTube, or if they were live, then like they talk to chat so little because they're like so big that it doesn't even feel like they're talking to like a live stream.
Yeah, that's fair. I like, now that I think about my top creators that I watched, like I think it's funny that two of them are like the big oshis, because those are like the only people that I watch on YouTube, because I watch a lot of Twitch, really, aside from Nexi. But I peruse a lot of the like Nijisanji channels because I get a lot of inspiration for their thumbnails or the games that they play or like the things that they do on stream. Like I get a lot of inspo, and there's like so many talents and they're all so different. So I like go through and I look at a lot of the Nijisanji streamers specifically just to get some ideas.
I should
ideas
probably
in the idea bank.
I do love VTubers. I have like a whole VTuber wall of just like VTuber posters.
So cute.
It's really cute. I actually should send you a picture at some point because it's like very, very full. So it's like a lot of big VTubers, but then also like if my friends have prints, I will put their print up there. I actually have a teeny print that I ordered, gosh, like forever ago.
Yeah, I also remember when I saw you at Offkai, you were talking about how you were wanting to make Eda bags and stuff too.
Yes. So I just like love that kind of stuff. Even if I like don't like watch like their live streams, I'll watch clips and like I'll really enjoy like their content in that way, you know? But yeah, I have like basically my bedroom is like huge. I have a really huge bedroom because it's like weirdly very, very long. So basically almost one of the very long walls is entirely covered in VTuber prints. Like I'm looking at it right now, and I have one space that I left blank on purpose because I have to put my own print up there whenever I decide to get it. But just like everything else is like a bunch of other VTubers, including my friends, you know, too.
Cute. And it's very cool. I love that. I feel like if you're a VTuber, you should just order your own merch, even if you don't decide to like make like a run of it for other people to buy or whatever. Like you should just order like a one of like standee of your little guy, or like a or like a desk mat of your favorite art, or like whatever, just because I think that it's like, I don't know, it's items that like for a while I was like, I refuse to buy my own merch because that's cringe, but then I was like, just kidding, this is my cherished prized possession.
Yes. So I have like the merch that I have is, I actually have not bought any of the merch that I recently put up. Like, I think a few months ago, I did like a merch thing with Uwu, so I haven't gotten any of that merch just because I'm like, okay, well, it's basically permanently available, so I don't feel like pressured to get my own merch.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like right away. But I have like a couple of postcards that I did for like subathons, and then I made a keychain specifically for like a subathon reward, and then not last year but the year before, my friends, actually this was so cool of them, they made a standee for me, or they had like so they got the art for my character commissioned, and then one of them is an artist, so it's like a 3-piece standee, so it has like a custom base and then my character that they commissioned the art of, and then it has even a background piece.
Cute.
I know, and they only ordered like 15 of them, right?
Yeah.
Maybe 10 of them. So like everyone in my friend group has it, and then I got to have 3, so I have one for myself, one that I gave away to my top donor, one of like a subathon that I did, and then I still have one left over.
Whoa, I wonder who that could be for. Definitely not for one Tanuki that might be interested that has a VTuber shrine in their home.
I'd love to give it to you, actually, Teeny. I
would love to take it from you.
Yeah, I would give it to you. Well, me and Teeny have already met, like, IRL. And I feel like we will again next year. Yeah. So I should just bring it then, and then you don't even have to worry about, okay, whenever I ship something to Canada, whoever I ship it to always has to pay a customs fee every single time. Yeah. And I'm like, dude, that is like, I'm already paying like so much in shipping, right?
Yeah.
But can you imagine? Then like the person I'm shipping it to then also has to pay like an equal amount in shipping, like in customs fees.
Right now, Canada Post is on strike, and I have like so many things that are supposed to be coming to me in the mail, but no mail has been delivered in 11 days.
Oh my gosh, how long are they on strike for?
Until the government either tells them to go back to work or they get the things that they're striking for. So
they get it. I feel like usually when workers go on strike, it's like for very good reasons. I do hope they get.
Yeah, it's like before, like the last time they went on strike, it was like a rotating strike, so things didn't like entirely shut down. It was just slower. But I don't think it had like the same impact, and they didn't get the things that they were like really wanting. So
oh no.
So this time they just like shut down everything. Like I'm very like pro strike and like pro
yes.
pro get the things that you want, but it just like sucks that me as the average Tanuki is the one that has to like deal with the
No. Yes, me, I need that serotonin.
Well, it's also just like I have people that are waiting for merch that they've bought from me that I can't ship out, that I've already
you haven't
paid
received
for.
it
Like
yet.
I paid the labels for it, and it's sitting in my home, and I cannot physically send anything because they won't. Like I go to the post office and they won't even touch it. Like they won't take it. So it just sucks.
Yeah,
It
but
sucks.
you know, I feel like everyone in your community is like nice. So
literally, if I told any single person in my community, like, hey, like, this thing is out of my control and I'm so sorry, they would be like, stop apologizing, and also it's fine. So, yeah.
yes,
It is what it is. But it's still frustrating. It's frustrating.
it still sucks.
For small business. But as a non-specific example, maybe there is a Tanuki that would like to have a Dreamy Etude standee.
Oh my! I wonder if I could actually find a picture of it, because I really want to show you what it looks like. Because this was honestly so cool of them. I was like literally so shocked. So
It's always so wild when, like, as a small creator, if people decide to make merch of you, it's like, you're like, what? Pardon?
yeah, but Teeny, you do a lot of like merch, which I think is so awesome.
See, yeah, I do a lot of my own merch because I enjoy it, and it's fun, and it's like a side project to work on. But it's like it shocks me to my core when other people like make merch of Teeny, because I'm like, what, huh?
Crazy. I will say, one of my mods was at Otakon. I think it was Otakon. And they were like, hey, is this you? And it was like definitely my character. And it was just like an artist selling a print of me. And I was like, what?
Oh, that's so crazy.
Yeah, so they sent me a picture and I was like, this is like crazy. Hold on. I can probably find that one faster because I think I did post about it on Twitter. So
yeah, I don't know, dingus. Also, hi, welcome in. Oh my god, look at the cutest little Dreamy emotes in the
welcome
world.
in. Hello, hello. Hi, Jin. Jin, how are you? I hope you're well. Okay. Oh gosh. The issue is I don't remember when anything is. That's the real issue. I'm like, when was this? And it's probably like a while ago too. Oh, I found it. Okay, here, let me send this to you. And then I'm gonna look at my I'm gonna look for the standee picture.
Oh my god, that is you.
I know, it's crazy. I was like, what? Oh, okay. I have the standee. This has like shows some of like the other Dreamy
Do you know
merch.
what artist that was? And like, did they like ask you or anything, or was it like just like a total surprise?
No, well, I had commissioned them like forever ago, so I didn't know about it. But I'm okay with
that's
it.
so
Okay,
crazy.
I sent you. This has the standee in it.
Oh, so pretty.
I know. It's like it's huge too. It's actually like a pretty big standee.
The standee that Dreamy is showing me is very similar to the teeny one that had the like big window in the back, the like spring teeny one that was like the 3-layer one. It's like the shape is very, very similar.
Yeah. I think that's so funny. Because I saw yours and I was like, oh, that's so funny. But yeah, my friends got this for me as a Christmas gift 2 years ago. I think it was 2 years. It wasn't last Christmas. It was the Christmas before last Christmas. So I was like, oh, this is like so nice of them to like do that.
I never used to like acrylic standees. Like I didn't like. I think before I was a VTuber enjoyer.
Yes.
I was like, I didn't like acrylic standees because I was like, why would I buy a piece of plastic when I could get a 3D piece of plastic? Figures are so much nicer.
I feel that.
But then I started liking like content creators that don't get figures very often because that's
Yes.
like a whole ordeal, and then acrylic standees started to really grow on me, and now I actually really like them. But I think that they've also like the quality of acrylic standees has like gone up in the past
I
like couple
agree.
years too.
Yes.
So like,
I
before they
totally
used to
agree
be so kind of, I don't know, cheap looking, but now they look so
Yeah.
beautiful.
And
So,
yeah, and you can do so much with them now. I will
Yeah.
say, I have like specific. So I did like a merch release with Uwu, and I had like an option if I wanted to do like keychains and standees if I wanted, but I decided not to because, like you don't get like that much customization. It's just like a
Right.
plain base and then whatever art, and then like for
Yeah.
the keychain, it's just like the silver O-ring, right?
Yeah.
That's just like on the acrylic. And I was like, okay, no, I actually have specific art that I do want to release as merch. Like I have the commercial rights for it,
Mm-hmm.
including for a standee
Ooh.
that I will someday like just like get made myself
Yeah.
and then like I don't know, like put it on a fourth wall or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, so that is I don't know when that's gonna happen. I do have the art for it, so it's not like I'm waiting on anything
Yeah.
other than myself, but yeah.
That's fair. I think it's also like when you release like merch all the time, like
Uh-huh.
then you end up sitting on stock unless you are like a tabling artist or like you're I don't know, giving it to your friends or like you know what I mean? Like you
Uh-huh.
kind of just if you do it all the time, it's like it's not likely that everyone in your community is gonna buy all of the things all the time. So like definitely every time I do a run of merch, I'd say that there's like 1 to 5 less people who are buying the merch, and it's just because I do it so often. So I'm glad that I like
I love seeing
when
merch.
when I table it at markets and cons and stuff, I can like bring my leftover stock, so I don't have to worry about like how many people online are buying it because I know that I have like the tabling to fall back on, I guess.
Yes, yeah.
So, but I think that like
That's fair.
if not for that, I would not do as much merch as I as I have done.
I love seeing your merch because I feel like every time I've seen teeny merch, it's all so different, and I love it like every time.
Yeah, I was talking to someone today about they're doing like an event thing, and they were like, "Hey, if we get art of Teeny, like do you want like a new outfit, or do you want Teeny to be like in the outfit that they are usually in?" And I was like, I kind of think it's funny that people are treating Teeny like a little dress-up doll, so like you can do whatever whatever you want. I don't really mind.
I treat my own VTuber as a dress-up doll. I have so many outfits commissioned that I'm not even like planning on using as like a model outfit.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh, this could be good if I wanted to do like this, like a certain cover, or like just like
yeah.
get art that's like a certain mood, right?
Yeah, that's so funny.
So like, I have like multiple casual outfits just because I can't decide on like what I want. So I think I have like 3 separate casual outfits that I've commissioned. I have 2 secret outfits. It's not secret to Teeny, but it's secret to everyone else.
I was like, secret.
not a secret to Teeny. That are gonna become like actual like model outfits for me. And then I have like, I got like a race queen outfit done because I was like, oh, like the race queen aesthetic is kind of like, I like it for like city pop songs, and I really love city pop songs, and I want to cover more city pop songs. So I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I'll use it for that. And then
Something that I just like love about getting art commissioned is I love just like handing people Teeny as a character and just being like, okay, like do whatever you want, and then they bring it back to me and there's some outfit that I've never seen before, and I'm like, oh. I think it's so fun.
I feel that actually. I love that. I love that. Yeah, I love like, especially with Skeb, I'm like, hey, just draw her in this outfit, or like
Yeah.
I like don't give a specific outfit. I'm like, oh, just draw it in like a blank outfit.
Yeah.
Or can you draw like a swimsuit
Yeah.
or
And
whatever?
then seeing what they do. Yeah.
Yes.
It's fun.
So I love that. Although I
think-
do have.
I don't know. Is this like is this something that maybe you struggle with too? But like I feel like when I first started with Teeny as a design, like the design was very, very simple. But as I've kept going, like the design is getting more and more complicated. Do you find that you're like, I don't know, as the design gets more complicated, the art that I get back is like less and less like correct? I feel like
my gosh.
I feel like I'm starting to struggle with that a little bit.
I will say I do feel you on that, because I guess like I don't have any like super simple outfits, but I don't know. Would you say my current outfit is complicated? I don't
think in terms of like in the grand scheme of all the VTubers in the world.
Yeah, definitely not.
That you have like the most complicated design, but there are little details, like there's ruffles everywhere and bows everywhere and stars everywhere and different
True.
in as someone who has actively gotten art commissioned of your character, there like I think every single time I get art commissioned of your character, I've been like, hey, can you put the stars on the ears? Like they always forget.
Yeah. Okay, here are the two things people always forget. One, the stars on the ears. I'm actually really glad you mentioned that. And two, do you see like my little chest strappies?
Yeah.
They forget the chest strappies so much. I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like, oh dang.
Yeah. For me, the things that are always forgotten are like the freckles and the moles.
Yeah.
And then for like city teeny, they always forget the sock. The one like fishnet sock.
That is awful. Yeah, so I have experienced it, and it's like just like tiny. It's not like
Fua says you're giving me PTSD. Yeah, so many. It's because like Fua is an artist, so like she's the one that has to deal with all the people with the really complex designs too.
I'm sorry. I feel like my outfit is not, at least it's not horrifically complex. I hope.
I don't think it's too bad. I think it's mostly just like. I think it's just ruffles, and for people who don't know how to draw those things, they might look at it and be like, "Oh."
That's fair. I will say something funny. Speaking about complicated designs, I follow like artists that are like Final Fantasy 14 specific artists, right?
Yeah.
And I think it was last year or maybe the year before last, or like a year and a half ago. The hardest content in the game is called like an ultimate, right? So the new ultimate dropped, and the thing with ultimates that it makes them desirable to do is like, obviously if you want a challenge, but you get like beautiful glowing weapons. However, they are extremely complicated. So I remember for like the last couple of ultimates, like every Final Fantasy 14 artist I was following was like, oh god, I like do not know what I'm gonna do if someone asked me to draw this. I don't know how to draw this. And I'm like, that is so valid, because they are crazy looking.
Yeah, I think it's like, I don't know. It's so funny because as someone who like gets art commissioned all the time, like I feel like nothing like getting art commissioned points out things in your design or in your like the things that you're wanting, like getting art commissioned. You know what I mean? Like
yes.
It's like, oh, I didn't realize that would be like such a either thing that gets missed or a thing that's hard or I don't know.
yeah. It's like it's sometimes like if it's something small, I'm like, okay, I understand how like they missed this. But sometimes if it's like something big, I'm like, I don't know how they missed.
Yeah.
I don't know how this got missed.
Yeah. I think my favorite story most recently was like one of my community members said that he like went to, because he's been like getting art commissioned of like all of his oshis, and it's really, really cute. And he like went and submitted like a couple skebs and just forgot to include the like reference doc or like
Oh, God.
reference drive, so just got back art of like 2 random anime girls.
Oh my gosh, really?
I think it's so like it's obviously unfortunate, but also just like so funny because Skeb, like VGen
That
is
is so
different
funny.
because VGen they would message you and they would be like, "Hey,
Yeah.
we don't have this," but on Skeb it's like you send it away and you're like, "I pray for its safe return," you know?
Yes.
So it's so
Yes.
funny.
I love Skeb so much, but actually I have not gotten a Skeb in like a really long time. I go through phases where I get like so much art, but then
Yeah.
like
Me too.
so much art. It's like so expensive, but then I'm like, oh, but then
And then
like
you're
the-
like, I'm done for a while, and then it's like 6 months where you get nothing.
Yes, I'm in my nothing phase right now because my money instead of going to art is going to like mixing for songs or music
Yeah.
videos or like I'm doing like a lot of IRL hobbies right now. So I'm like knitting and crocheting a lot, and so like getting like nice yarn is expensive. So it's like, okay, so instead of getting like art of my VTuber, I'm getting like all of this other stuff instead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair. I'm definitely in my art era because I've had so many projects on the go that I've been working on. So it's like every day I wake up and there's like something in my inbox from like a different artist that's like, hey, can you approve this? Hey, can we look at this? Hey, can you tell me what I'm missing? Hey, like, and it's
The
just like,
serotonin though of getting
it's-
art is like unreal.
it's really nice, but also like my wallet cannot keep up, so it's gonna end soon. But
I feel that. I feel that.
yeah.
Yeah. So
It's been really nice being able to support as many artists as I've been able to, though, in the past like couple months.
it is
like-
really awesome.
Probably one of my favorite parts of being a VTuber, and why I specifically love being a VTuber versus just being like a face cam content creator, is because of how rooted in working with artists the community is.
It is very cool, and like so many people are like do very creative things with art too for VTubers. So I think that is really cool to see as well.
Mhm. I don't know. It's just like there's just so many different like artistic aspects of this community that I don't think you see in other like aspects of content creation to the same degree, you know?
Yes.
So, yeah. I love that shit. I love it. Me when an artist has comms open and I'm throwing money at them and I say, "Let me support you."
I feel that. Oh gosh, when was the last time I commissioned art? Oh, actually not. I think last month I did like a design commission, but like get like an actual art piece. It's been
Mhm.
a while,
Mm.
maybe.
Think right
It's
now-
phases.
I think I'm only waiting for. I'm waiting for 2
Mhm.
right now. One of them actually I'm really excited about because it's a friend of mine who tables at a lot of conventions like everywhere, like all over.
Oh, that's cool.
And so I commissioned them, and then but my stipulation, they were like, "Do you want to pay for commercial fees?" And I was like, "I would like you to print this and sell this at your conventions." I was like, "Can that be the stipulation? Can I ask that you sell it as a print when you table?" And they were
I love
like,
that.
"Yes." So
That's actually so funny.
yeah, waiting for one of those, and then oh, I ordered really pretty art of Teeny, like with holding like a sparkler.
For New Year's,
Yeah.
I'm so behind on getting. I should get New Year's art, but straight up, I think I just ordered my Christmas art like not even a week ago.
Yeah,
It's like a
I'm
month of
I'm
December.
also feeling like I'm a little bit in some things I'm like really on top of it, but in some things I'm like, oh fuck, I'm so behind.
Yes, I feel like I was really on top of things like a few months ago, and now I'm just
Mhm.
kind of like la di da.
Yeah, I hear ya. It's like hard to also estimate how long some projects will take. You know, in your
True.
mind, you're like, you're like, oh, this won't take too long, actually. But then by the time you get around to like go to whoever you're going to be working with, whether that's like a mixer or a video editor or whatever, and they're like, yeah, I'm like booked up for the next 3 months, and you're like, ooh, yeah, I forgot to account for that, or like, you know what I mean? So sometimes it's hard to know.
Yes, that has happened to me. That has definitely happened to me. So I'm just like,
Yeah, that's okay. We'll get them next time, I say.
That's true. And I feel like this is like a period of time too where like a lot of people are like really busy right now. Because it's like the holidays.
Or it's like, I feel like sometimes if you work with like smaller artists, if they post something that like kind of blows up, then they'll have like a big influx of people who want to work with them, and then they're like, whoa, I'm way busier than I anticipated I would be.
Yeah.
There's like one video editor that I usually work with for like music videos and stuff, and I was like, hey, can I get this by January? And they were like, yeah, is it okay if it's not in January though, just in case? And I was like, yeah, that's fine.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you for the comically large cookies. I don't know why they got so big.
Everyone feed Teeny. They're so hungry.
Help me, I am starving.
Okay, do you know where I would love to eat with you again?
Where?
Well, the one place that we ate together.
Oh, Hot Pot?
Yes, but next time, okay, so I think we just did not know what we were doing when we were at that restaurant because we literally only ordered 2 plates of meat, and I think like straight up for like this, oh god, how many of us were there? Like this 7 of us? It was like $20 because we only ordered 2 plates of meat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
next
time we should.
Next time, for sure.
Order more than just 2
plan
plates
of action.
of meat. It was 2 plates shared amongst 7 people. I think it was 7.
Also, though, like a lot of the people that we were with had like either dietary restrictions or like food aversion or whatever. So I think that was the main reason why we didn't order too many things. What I thought was funny was that Orla was a menace to our hot pot.
It's true. And then I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna put this in for you guys.
It was funny that Orla was like, yeah, you like spicy things, right? And then just like dumps all of the spicy shit in. Orla was like, yeah, you like this greenery, right? Throws it all in there.
Did really like whatever that green vegetable was.
Yeah.
I really liked that, whatever it was.
What was it?
I don't know. I genuinely don't know. So I'll never be able to buy it in the wild.
I think it was watercress.
If we go again, I will for sure eat a lot of that plant. Whatever it was.
That plant. That one plant.
That so one delicious plant.
Yeah, Orla was so silly.
It was a fun time.
It was really good. Really, big Offkai fan. Big enjoyer of Offkai.
It was really fun.
I like am being so for real when I say that like Offkai changed my life. Like like I feel like I really hyper fixated on VTubers in the past like year, and it's kind of just become like it's like all the media that I consume. I like listen to VTuber covers, I watch VTubers, I buy VTuber merch. Like it's just like it's all I talk about, it's all I think about. Like I just like it's like my huge hyper fixation in like the best way possible. So when I went to a con where that was like literally it was all happening around me all the time, and it was like being able to talk to people and say words and they understood me, I was like, oh my god. It's like this is my favorite place that I have ever been, because I feel like I can talk about the things that I like and not have to stop and explain myself, or like, you know what I mean? Like it was just so awesome. It's so nice.
It was very cool.
It was definitely like a solidified for me, like yeah, this is what I want to do. Like So,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Off-kai, my beloved. Sad that it's not going to be in the same place again this year, though.
Okay, but you have to admit, it was kind of in an awful place.
Yes.
Because it just was
hotel,
too big.
The hotel that it was in was, like, beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
The event is, like, vastly outgrowing its space. Yeah.
It was LineCon. Me and Orla kept saying that to each other. We're like, we're in LineCon right now.
Yeah, that is what it was. People were in line for Artist Alley from like 8 o'clock in the morning, and they didn't get in until like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Like, just freaking crazy. LineCon.
It was literally LineCon.
Yeah. You said that you have to go take a quick break.
Oh, yes. I'm just gonna take my trash out.
Okay. I will be here.
Okay, I will be back in 5 minutes. 10 maximum.
I will
I'll
chat with my chat and see what they're up to.
Okay, I'll be back.
Hello, Teeny Tanuki chatters. I will never stand in a line again. Hi, welcome in. You'll never stand in a line again? Never, not even once? Hello, Teeny Tanuki streamer. Hi, Teeny Dachis. Are you guys enjoying the yap? 2 creatures walk into a bar. They yap. How are you, Hyde? Like, sent Hyde a message in our, like, group chat last night. I was like, Hyde, check. He sends, like, the dying teeny emote. I was like, oh no. Dying. I'm so sorry you're dying. Hey, Hyde. Hey, Hyde. Hey, Hyde. Hey, Hyde. Guess what? New Fortnite season soon. New Fortnite season soon. And it's gonna be the aesthetics that we like, so we get to play together again. I'm excited again. Yeah, me too! So we can play together again. I'm excited. Sunday. Yeah, I already made a waiting room on YouTube. Did you see the skins? The girl with the blue hair. I would die for her. The like blue pigtails and the little plaid skirt. Chef's kiss. Perfect. Girls with blue hair and pronouns. Literally! Slamming my fist on the table. Can't wait to get up close to Godzilla. Did you know that you can fuck Godzilla in Fortnite? These are not things that I should say online if I want to be an Epic Games creator. Forgive me, I have drank. Teehee. Soju. Oh, I also have to feed Bean dinner. Okay, wait, I am also gonna stand up. You guys are gonna be unsupervised for a second, okay? Please hold. Hello. Hello. I'm back. I'm back. I survived. I thought Lighter comes out tonight, but his banner is tomorrow. Why do you keep doing this to yourself? That's so tragic. So sad that you get your hopes up and then he's just not there. Ouch. To be fair, every other Hoyo game refreshes on Tuesday nights. I thought they all refreshed on different days. Maybe I'm wrong. Saw someone has scheduled YouTube streams for next year. I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, I scheduled my first stream for 2025. First stream of the new year. Persona 3 DLC. Episode Aegis. The stream is titled We Are So Back. Hope you're ready for the DLC. Depressed like crazy. So true. Persona 3 DLC. And hoping, praying to God that I can finally start playing Baldur's Gate with Dandy. That's the goal. It is really crazy though to like have things already that I'm starting to schedule for next year. Honestly though, like scheduling things so far in advance has been like helping me so much. It's been helping my brain so much. I made a tweet today about how I like, for like 4 days every month, I like have a bit of a panic attack and like overplan and I get like really crazy mode about my content and then it burns me out and then I have to cry about it. And Sphinx sent me a message and he was like, I wanted you to know that this is an autism trait and that I do it too, but then I didn't want Twitter to yell at me. And I was like, damn, I really be checking those fucking boxes, huh? Sometimes you just have to overschedule to the point where your brain explodes. And it helps, question mark. Somehow it helps. Sometimes it helps. At the very least, it allows me to like, I don't know, I can make plans with my friends and they'll be like, what days are you working? And like, I actually know what days I'm working. And then I don't feel like such a, I don't know, weirdo. Not like weirdo, but it's like sometimes, you know, my friends or my family will be like, hey, like, when do you have time? And I'll be like, I don't know. And that's not helpful for anyone. And then it makes me feel like my job isn't real, you know? So it's nice to have things scheduled in advance because then I feel like I have an actual real work schedule that I can look at and know. You do be busy as hell. Yeah, it just sucks when people are like, hey, do you want to hang out? And I'm like, I don't know. Hello.
Okay, I'm back.
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome back.
I tried to be pretty fast.
All good. We were talking about, one of my mods said that they noticed that I have scheduled my first stream for the new year.
Already?
Yeah.
Teeny's too on top of it. I need to take lessons from Teeny on like when to do things because I feel like there's so many things I want to do, but not enough time. So I end up just like not doing it.
Yeah. I have the
Yeah.
opposite problem where I go, there's too many things that I want to do and not enough time, so I'm going to schedule the next 5 months with no flexibility.
Hey, at least you have a plan, though.
I'm like, straight up, I have no time to hang out unless it's a loose Discord call. Yeah. Hyde right now is a like basically a full-time student. And,
Oh, wow.
And also full-time working as a teacher, so is trying to
Oh my
handle
gosh.
both, and also mod for TEENYTANUKI, which is a unpaid position. So
Oh my gosh, that is incredible, though.
it's so much to schedule.
That
So
is a lot
hard.
to do.
TDT10 tired.
But
Wait, this person.
that.
That's funny. This person is asking. We have a few questions for you. How often do you feed your mods, and how clean is the mod basement?
Well, yeah, Teeny, what's the answer?
My mods have a pretty cushy job because I don't even ask them to show up.
You know what?
So-
I also don't ask my mods to show up, so that's real.
I don't ask them to show up, and when they don't, I say, but it's fine. I
That
think
is so
like
funny.
once in a blue moon I give them like a job to do, and usually it's like, hey, can you guys go like the YouTube streams, or like I don't know. It's like very minimal.
That's fine.
I've been handcuffed in the basement for months. Please send help. No, that's not a mod thing. That's a husband thing.
That's yeah. Sorry, there's no getting out of it.
We try to do something to help, and Teeny's like, no, it's okay, I got it. Hey, you asked me to find ASMR scripts, and I did. I asked my community to vote on what ASMR scripts they wanted me to do, and no one sent anything, so I'm just gonna do a Teeny eats chips for 10 minutes ASMR.
Okay, but that is nice.
Because no one said anything. What kind of chips?
I'd love that.
What do you guys think are the crunchiest chips to choose for chip eating ASMR?
Kettle cooked chips, without a doubt.
Yeah?
They're so like I love kettle cooked chips, but they are like so hard
True.
and therefore crunchy, I guess.
Maybe I could eat my... There's this one chip that I like that Dandy just fucking hates, so it's like the only chip that I can bring home that I know that they won't eat. Like, it's like property of Teeny. Dandy will not snack on this because they hate it. And it's Miss Vicky's cracked black pepper and lime chip.
Totally eat that.
So good.
I would.
So fire.
I would eat that. That sounds like it would be so good.
Doesn't Clover like ASMR scripts? No? Not that I know of. Is there a healthy amount of mold in the basement? Brother. You know what else is hard? Pants grab!
What's hard?
I feel like I need to make a... I feel like I need to make a sound clip of me yelling pants grab and then Dreamy saying, what's hard?
Okay, I get it now. It just took a few minutes, okay?
That's so funny. Wow, awesome.
Man, some things go right over my head. I just am like, oh my gosh.
We have plants grab. I know we don't have pants grab, but we have plants grab. In case
That
you guys
sounds
were
close
wondering.
enough.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same sort of. Plants grab moment.
You know what I would love to do for Offkai next year?
What?
I was hold on. So I'm knitting a sweater right now.
Okay.
And I was on Etsy looking for like special buttons, right? Because I was like, oh, like what are some cute buttons? First of all, I would love to wear something that I like, a cardigan or something that I knit to Offkai and just be like, yeah, I made this. But I was looking for, oh gosh, I'm trying to like log into my Etsy and I do not know my password, I guess.
Oh no.
Guys, I don't know my password. And you know what buttons I saw? Like conpeto buttons, like the candy.
Oh, cute, yeah.
And it made me. So the sweater that I'm knitting is like this really pale, like pastel green,
Cute.
and it so reminded me of Maya.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, oh, that'd be so cute if I like made a cardigan and had like those buttons, and that would be my like Maya cardigan, I guess.
Mayor. So cute.
Mm-hmm.
Ichika Maya. She's in her like freaking crazy ass Final Fantasy brainworms right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
For Final
she's-
Fantasy 16?
She's been playing the I don't know what expansion she's in right now. Mayor.
As soon as you, I should be able to know like why.
She's streaming right now. Is she streaming Final Fantasy right now?
Okay,
Sounds like she's in just chatting. Oh no, she's streaming something else. Oh,
Right. But look at how cute those buttons are.
Edge Tuesday. Hi, AGR. Welcome in.
Welcome in.
Let me see what you sent me.
Yeah.
Conpeto buttons. So cute.
I know, right? So I was like, oh. That'd
Have
be
you ever
so
tried Conpeto candy?
cute. Don't they just taste like sugar? I think I have had them before.
Yeah, they're just like, you know the rock candy that like
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just that, I think.
It's like not special, but it looks cute. Aesthetically, I'm into it. As me and Teeny have established, I love aesthetics.
Yes. Yeah. Me too.
The aesthetics, they get me. They get me.
Yeah. Hi, Shapa. Oh yeah, we were gonna talk about Instagram.
Oh yes! Oh my gosh, yes, Teeny's supposed to tell me about everything that happened on Instagram.
So my
Which
Instagram
I saw that you lost access to your account, which I was like, oh!
Yeah, it's like really sad. So basically I got a new phone like several months ago. And it's frustrating because I know the password to my Instagram,
Yeah.
but because I never set up two-factor auth, I can't get in. And when
They
you go
won't,
to use
like, let
there's when you don't have your two-factor auth set up, the only thing you can do is use backup codes,
Okay.
or do a selfie verification test. But the selfie verification test does not work on any new version of Instagram, so you would have to roll back the updates, which I can't do because my phone just downloaded the most recent version and I never had the old versions because it's a new phone. So selfie verification system doesn't work, and I didn't have pictures of my face on my Instagram, so it wouldn't even work anyway. And then the backup codes I cannot view because when I go to look at it on my computer, it says, hey, this is not an account or this is not like a device that you usually use, so we're not going to show you them.
What?
Yeah. And
that is so dumb.
Yeah, Meta has no help desk either, so there's no one that I can call for help.
What?
So
I just feel like that is like so. Why do they not have any support? I guess is like my thing. Like what?
Can you uninstall the newest version and download an older version from the internet? yes.
I don't really know.
Only
how
if you
you do
have an
that.
Android, and you need to do it through like a really weird, shady backwards. Backwards is not the right term.
Oh,
but it's a
Yeah.
very specific way to do it that will allow the old version of the app to still work while the selfie verification system is enabled. I don't know. It's just like, it's so frustrating, and like you know that it's bad when you are digging through like the Reddit, like subreddit, like please God help me, I need access to my Instagram account shit, you know?
Yeah, because that means like so many other people have had to like deal with it.
Yeah, and most people have said that the only way that they can get around it is that the only place like on the Meta help desk that isn't just like the help guide or like an AI that helps you is to call their data and privacy team. But if you say anything about recovering your account, like you just need to basically continuously insist that you need access because of your data and your privacy. If you mention anything about account recovery, they just hang up on you.
Why?
Because that's the only way to get a hold of a person, and so a lot of people are just trying to call that desk to be able to get some help with any whatever problem that they need, even though that's not what that team is for. So it's just like, it's hell. So basically it's hell. But like I've had that account since 2014. So
no, that's so
it's
long.
Like very devastating for me to have to like start over. But at the same time, like when I was talking to somebody else about it, they were saying that like the average social media account people actually only hold for about 3 years. So there's a very real chance that the reason why all of my like engagement or whatever was so low was because there's a good chance that all of those followers are ghost followers because they don't even have access to their accounts anymore, or they made a new one, or they made a business account, or like, you know, whatever it might be.
Yeah.
Thank you for the follow.
Welcome in.
But yeah, so because of that, I was just sort of like, well, I guess I would rather just like, instead of spending 4 hours on the phone crying to the data and privacy people and maybe not even getting access to my account again or whatever, like with an account that also has been kind of dead for a while, I feel like I'd rather just start again and post all of the backlog of things that I have to post all over again. I can start posting every single day. And that means that I would probably be able to build up like a decent follower base in like a shorter amount of time. So we're on day 4 or 5. And I'm already almost at 200 followers. So we're getting there.
Yeah. God.
It's sad. It's really sad.
It is really, I mean, to have an account for so long, that is really sad though, you know?
Yeah, but it's also like a lot of people that followed me on there were from high school, so if they ever did come back to their accounts, they would be like, who the hell is this? So maybe it's fine.
Oh my gosh. Oh gosh.
It does kind of feel like a little bit of a, like, when you're a small creator, it does feel kind of like a hit to just like remove like 2,000, 3,000 followers from your like overall numbers, especially when those are numbers that you have to use to apply to different things.
Yes.
But I would rather start from scratch and have followers that actually engage with me, even if the number is smaller, because I have bigger number platforms that in theory should hopefully carry me, right? So
yes.
Yeah, at least it's not like TikTok. At least I'm not having to like start TikTok all over again, which was my big number that I used for leverage for things, right? So
oh gosh, I like was posting on TikTok and then I just like stopped.
Yeah, that's fair.
It happens.
The clip of you and me when we were playing Mario Party.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Where you were yelling about getting Mario off.
Yes.
That one got like 500 views on YouTube Shorts, and I like never get like good traction on YouTube Shorts, so I was really, really excited about that.
I was just trying to get Mario off. I don't
Yeah,
understand the problem, you know?
we were working together.
We were all working together to get Mario off.
You should go to their office. I should march right down to the Meta head office and say, "Hey, Zuckerberg, give me access to my Instagram again."
I just feel like this feels like a really big oversight on their part. Does it not?
They don't care about their user base at all. They don't give a fuck. They don't care at all.
But why?
Which I feel like when your company is that big, like, I get it. Like, you don't want to deal with however many, you know, you're like kind of not wasting money on support, but like, it's like their servers are so humongous that they don't have to worry about multiple accounts sitting empty. You know what I mean? Like, they can just, it doesn't matter. So, yeah. As a big business, I kind of understand, but as a consumer and a user of that platform, dude, it sucks.
Gosh, it makes me like glad, I guess, that I just like never did Instagram. I mean, like, obviously, like, there are for sure advantages to it, and like maybe someday I would like to do Instagram, but I'm just like, oh my gosh, if that happens, and I know it's like a special case, a special circumstance, but still, I'm just like, ooh.
Yeah,
know?
Instagram was always like a very like held a very special place in my heart because it was like my first social media that I ever chose. So I really liked Instagram, and I liked the picture aspect of it. Like, I didn't hop on Twitter until way later. And then I put Twitter down for a really long time because it was at the time it was only text, and I was like, this is stupid. But I hopped on it again when I started streaming.
Yeah.
But Instagram has kind of followed me through everything that I've done in my life, and like, I don't know. It's really sad to think that I'm not going to have access to like my archived posts anymore from like so long ago. Like back when I was a florist, like all these pictures of flowers that are just like gone. And like,
your stuff is so good too.
It just makes me so sad. But also like now the new Instagram, like they say like as a creator, like do not sleep on Instagram because the way that the algorithm works for Reels is like basically TikTok light, and so you can blow up in followers on there if you're posting Reels like basically every single day or however many times a week. So
gosh, would I like have the mental energy? That's good to know though, guys. Maybe new year, new Instagram.
Yeah, new year, new Dreamy, new posting one new reel every week.
One per week, I think that is doable for sure. Yeah. One per week is doable.
I think the strat is that you do one new short per week, but then you stagger it out so that you post the same short on your different socials on different days. So like you do one on Instagram on Monday, like it's the same one, but it's like on Instagram on Monday and YouTube on Tuesday and TikTok, you know, so you just like
That's what I did when I was actively doing shorts for TikTok and YouTube Shorts. I do like Monday, Tuesday, or like Tuesday, Wednesday, or something like that, if I remember.
Yeah. Yeah, Meta doesn't really care as much. Facebook Marketplace and posts with AI generated stuff. Yeah. It's rough. It's rough out here in these streets.
It's true. Being a content creator is like
being a content creator, yeah.
Obviously, like it is rewarding, or else we wouldn't do it if it wasn't rewarding, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, oh my gosh. Sometimes it feels like everything is like working against you.
Oh my god, there's this side hustle that I saw. Because I guess I talk about like, damn, wish I had more money so much out loud that my algorithm starts telling me like, here's fast side hustles, like ways to make money or whatever.
It's listening to you, Teeny.
It's listening to me. But the one that I saw today was that these people on TikTok were like, it was a course that you had to buy into for $200.
Oh god, okay.
$200 course to teach you how to write a letter, and the letter that you send away, and you get $5 for each letter that you send. So it takes like, I don't know, 5-10 minutes to write one letter. So if you're writing like, I don't know, say you write like 30 letters a day or whatever, it was these people that are like, you can be making like $4,000 to $6,000 a month or like whatever.
How you're writing so many letters? My hand would be falling off my body.
And you send the letters to Santa so he doesn't lose his job. Yeah, no, it was actually like you had to.
Santa in business.
It was something to do with like casinos and like and gambling, like sweepstakes companies.
Yeah.
Part of their like contract by law is that if you send them like a letter that says that you like, I don't know, I forget what the format was, but if you send these companies sweepstakes things, if you send them like a letter that's like formatted in a very specific way, then they have to give you 3 to 5 USD worth of like their currency, which is somehow similar to like crypto, and then they drop that into an account and then you cash it out once a week or whatever.
That is so much work. I'm sorry, I would just get a job. I would just get a job. I'm getting a job.
It's how they get away with no purchase necessary. Yeah.
Okay.
Me, I just work for a living.
Yes. Yeah, me, I would just get a job.
Like, I don't know. I think it's really interesting that there are so many jobs that people have kind of made for themselves that require less and less work, and that they're able to survive with it. Like, I think that that's really wild and also cool, because there are so many people that have like mobility issues or like disabilities that don't allow them to work in a regular work environment or like a regular retail job or whatever. So I think that it's very cool that there are now options for making like an actual living wage that's not just go into the mines, you know. But like,
yeah, I know a lot of people do transcription as a second job.
Yeah.
And I heard transcription is actually pretty nice. It's like not a bad gig. It's not like a hustle or anything like that. It's like you get paid per hour, and you're just like, it's like not even bad pay apparently. But so that's in the past I've seen people do. They're like, oh, I just like do transcription, and you like you go through like a very brief training or whatever, and then they like obviously test you to see like how literate you are.
Yeah.
Because you're like transcribing, and then you just like do transcription, and
I always like laugh at how many VTubers play like simulator games, like Supermarket Simulator or like TCG Shops.
I love that.
Like, just go get a job. You can just go get a real job.
It's less fun that way, though. You know, you actually have to talk to real people.
That's true.
I do love simulation games. It's very like nice to like turn off your brain. Okay, kind of on the topic of, I guess, like, I don't want to say grifting, but like the letter thing kind of reminds me of like grifters. Can I tell you a crazy story about one of my ex-friends?
Okay.
Yes. So this past year, I got really into watching these YouTubers who are like solo campers. They just go solo camping. And they like just film themselves, like they'll talk to the camera, so they'll like talk and be like, hey, I'm doing this and this. But like they like go to campsites, and then they set up their camp, and they cook a lot of food at the camp. And then I watch like a lot of Korean solo campers, so they usually like the campsites have like cats that live there. So they'll be like, oh, here's like this cat that I love that belongs at the campsite, and like the cats are chilling with
Whoa,
them.
your camp, so true.
Yes, it's so cute. It's so cute. I love it. I really love it. And I was watching some of it, and this one ex-friend of mine, she insisted that they were not actually sleeping at the campsite.
Why? What is there to gain from that?
I know, that's what I was saying. Okay, so basically she was arguing that, oh, they do all of this setup and then they just like film themselves eating there and then they just take it down and then they leave. And like they don't actually sleep there. And I'm like, dude, but like the videos like are multiple days. So it'll like usually it'll show them like going to sleep and then like it's the next morning and they'll be like, hey, here's what I'm having for breakfast. But she was arguing that they were grifting so hard that they just came in the morning, filmed as if it was the next day, and then when it was evening, filming it as if it's that day.
But why would they do why?
But I'm saying, okay, so her reasoning was, and I'll tell you like why I'm not friends with this person anymore either later, but her reasoning was that oh my gosh, that there's a cut in the video.
Okay.
So because there's a cut in the video, like that means they left.
What?
And that was one of her other reasoning was, well, I wouldn't sleep there. And I'm like, dude, but you don't like camping, so why would you sleep there if you don't like camping?
This video has editing. Dink donk.
Yeah. So they're not actually staying the night. And so I was like, me being like a rational person,
yeah,
I was like, okay, well, yeah, there's a cut. So I will admit that there's a possibility that they're not staying there.
Yeah.
I don't think that's what they're doing, but
Yeah.
I'll admit there's a possibility. Because, like, you know, anything's possible. There's like a cut, right?
That's true.
But she literally would not admit
Let
that
it
there
go?
is a No, there. Not even that. She would literally not admit that there was a possibility that they were staying the night.
That's so crazy.
Like in her mind, like they just would never stay the night. And I'm just like, dude, this. First of all, camping videos on YouTube are like such a niche, right? That's like not even the popular YouTube content. Like these YouTubers I was watching, they were like popular YouTubers, as in like some of them had over 1 million subscribers, but like they're popular within like their genre. Like the genre, it's not,
and like that's what
like,
they do. That's what they.
Yeah. So first of all, can you imagine spending all this time, money, and effort on something that you don't even like, just to not even sleep there?
No.
And then also, I was talking to some of my other friends about this, and that this would be the worst grift if you were like a grifter and you were like not sleeping there to like grift. This would literally be the worst grift of all time.
I feel like it's just so much extra work for no reason. Like
exactly, and people are not going to do that.
That's the thing, like, is that like I don't know. When I was watching these videos of these like people who are like, yeah, I make like X amount of money every month, like writing all of these letters every day, and it's like they have like time lapses of them writing all of these letters, and sometimes the pile is like 50, 60 letters, and it's like, literally, why would you spend the time to do that if it wasn't real? Like, I don't understand. So
yeah. And so like if you were actually like a grifter, the content that you would be making would not be camping content where you go out to a place and then pretend to camp or whatever. It would be like fake paranormal stuff.
Yeah.
You know? Or like some stuff like that. But also, I'm not friends with this person anymore because this person like only ever sees the worst in everybody. So like they just always assume that someone is lying. So like like, and just assuming, like, they were a part of, like, our larger friend group, but they left because they just, like, thought the worst of everyone and, like, never gave anyone the benefit of the doubt. And then literally always assumed that everyone was, like, I remember I was messaging them and I was like, hey, I can't make it to this thing, but I'm not getting notifications. So, like, if I don't reply here, like, just text me instead.
Yeah.
And then they messaged me back on that messaging app, which I did not get the notification anymore just because like that app is wonky. And then I didn't reply to them for like 5 hours. So then they messaged me this long thing like, you're wasting my time, etc., etc. And I'm like, dude, I told you I don't get notifications.
That's crazy.
Like, I told you to text me instead, and you chose not to text me. And now you think I'm lying that I don't get notifications.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and I'm just like, looking back on the camping thing, I'm like, oh, this actually makes a lot of sense. Because, like, obviously she just assumed that these people camping are lying about actually camping. So, like, of course, like, why would she think that people are ever telling the truth?
That just seems like a destruction of character. Dreamy always wastes my time, never replies.
OMG! Otis! Hi, Otis.
Welcome
That's
in the
true.
Dreamy community. I guess I never really introduced myself because I was like, you guys just know me because you're here. To anybody who maybe knew, who may be coming in from Dreamy's community, hi, my name is Teeny. I'm a Tanuki. I go by any pronouns, and I run a little manga cafe. It's true, I know you. People point. That's my streamer.
Hi, Otis. I hope you're doing well.
And Dreamy wants to get Mario off. Yep.
That's true. That's all the context you need to know.
That's real. That's true. I'm really happy to be doing more collabs with Dreamy because, I mean, we had this conversation like a really long time ago, but you were like one of the first people that was like a friend that I made that was kind of like out of my like osmosis circle of when I first started streaming. And I think it's because we both started getting into like the VTubing thing at like the same time. And then we also both were on Boba Breakers, so that helped a lot. But like,
that's true.
Yeah, you were like one of the first people that I was like, that's oomphy. That's oomphy right there.
Yes, Teeny's awesome, honestly. I'm glad that I spoke to you. Although I will say, and I don't know if I ever told you this, Teeny, but before I started talking before I started talking to you, I remember I was talking to Chris and I was like, oh, Teeny seems cool, but I'm scared to talk to them because hold on, because I was like, what if they just don't think I'm cool? I know. Can you believe that? Yeah, Teeny's so mean, guys. I'm just kidding.
There's some you know what? It's so weird because I've had people say this to me on like a couple occasions that they've been like, you're unapproachable. And I'm like, I'm literally 5 feet and stupid. Like, I don't understand why. Like, why? I'm like, unapproachable.
I know you're nice, and like back then I knew you were nice, but I was just like, oh, but what if they just don't think I don't know. It's like hard to explain now because like obviously now we've like talked a bit.
Yeah.
Look, oh my gosh, Otis just says that's Otis too.
I've been following Teeny for a while, but I'm too scared to talk. You guys, you have to talk to me. I'm normal.
That's so funny.
What is it? What is it about the Teeny aura that's unapproachable? I want to know.
I think you give off major cool girl vibes to people who don't know you.
It's the monster fucker.
It's no, the monster fucker would make you way more approachable. Let me just say. No, I'm trying to think about it, and I'm like, Teeny gives off like a very like a cool person vibe. That's like yeah. So like okay, like you're in the circle, whatever the circle is.
Am I Regina George?
Yes.
No, I don't want to be Regina George.
But
I've been here, what, 2.5 years? Probably. I don't know. You just sound too cool and busy for weird people like us. What the hell, man? I'm here for you! Start screaming at the screen.
But like, I would say this is just like very, very brief first impressions. But like, it's not negative, you know. It's just like, oh, Teeny's cool. Teeny's like a cool person.
I wish that the Teeny vibe was like, I ascend from the heavens and I'm like, Come here, child. I wish that those were the vibes, actually.
That is so funny, but I would say that is that's the vibe. That's the vibe, or that's like at least my first impression vibe. But that was like, oh my gosh, that was years ago now. It's been years.
To be fair, every time it's a girl VTuber, I'm scared to approach for the sole fact that male VTubers kind of have this stigma around them. But right now, I have Dreamy who can vouch for me.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I can vouch for Otis. Otis
Male
is very
VTubers
good and normal and cool.
Only are I don't know, shitty when they're shitty. So just don't be shitty, forehead. It's kind of how I feel about it. I don't know. I like my old model mama was Ranchu, and Ranchu draws hot women and hot men, and
That's
so a lot of my model siblings, which is so funny because I don't know why. I feel like when I was stuck in the middle of all of my siblings, it was like all of them around me were lewd tubers, and I was just a little guy, and that was like kind of funny because. Like,
Teeny was like completely covered up in like a turtleneck.
It literally is so funny, and like all of them are like have tattoos and badass and like sexy as fuck, and then there was me, and I had my little heart cut out on my booba, and I was like hee hee hee, scandalous. But anyway, my old model mama, because she drew such like beautiful, sexy people, like all of the people that went to her for art were like lewd tubers or like of that kind of vibe, and so like I feel like I just got so used to being around male VTubers because that was like the bulk of my model siblings. So I don't know, I think that it's unfortunate that there's like, I don't know, stigma that comes with like male VTubers, but I think it's because so many female presenting VTubers, their first experience with VTubers is all females because of who their model parents are, or like, you know what I mean? They just have like different first impressions. But also, you shouldn't judge someone just generally. IMO, in my humble onion. Like, not all people are stinky poo poo, you know?
But I will say, maybe this is just coming from someone who's like emotionally mature. Like, I obviously feel the same way as you, but maybe that's just because we're emotionally
yeah, I think maybe also because we are just mature, period, ? Older than a good chunk of VTubers out there.
That is true. That is true. That is
Listen,
so true.
I'm not Heg status, but I'm close.
Me too. I'm so
close.
I'm like about to hit hag status.
Yeah. Heard a bunch of creepy stories from mature. What do you mean mature? Yeah, calling ourselves mature when just 2 seconds ago I was like stinky poo poo.
But the age of 30 is in demand, okay, guys?
You're both Hegs in my heart. Wow.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I feel like I could do a good witch laugh. That's like haggish. Yeah. You wanna
try it right now?
Okay, let me hold on. I'm gonna mute and then practice like for 1 second and then I'll try. Okay, I think I got it.
Okay.
Okay, hopefully the Discord doesn't cut out from this.
That was a good one.
Right? That was pretty good.
That was
I can also
I would say that grants you the Hag label.
That's good. I can also do the Ojo-sama laugh, the laugh.
The other day, Sphinx made a tweet. I didn't like it because I just stared at it in disbelief.
Oh my gosh, what was
but
it?
Sphinx made a tweet that said, sometimes Teeny does the most, like, Ojo-sama laugh. And I, like, stared at it in disbelief because I was like, do I? Like, I'm having to rethink the way that I...
Oh gosh, I have to think about it. I will say a lot of people have told me that... I don't think so. I feel like your laugh is not too Ojo-sama-y.
Maybe just there's sometimes that there's a specific inflection, but it was like
a specific mood.
Yeah.
I will say, I've had a lot of people tell me that my laugh is very distinctive. I think actually you told me that too, Teeny.
Yeah, well, because you said I'm gonna be at Offkai and I'm not gonna tell people
Yes.
Your initial plan was you were like, I'm going to be at Offkai, but I'm not going to tell people where I am or what I'm doing. They just have to find me. And I was like, well, they're going to be able to find you because your laugh is so distinctive. We're going to hear it across the vendor's hall.
Well, that's so funny that you actually say that because someone did find me because of my laugh in the vendor's hall.
Yeah, see? This is what I'm saying.
Yeah. So, I can't hide it, guys. If I'm laughing, it's going to be obvious.
Yeah.
It's
Okay, I'm already
obvious.
expired in terms of VTubers. Yeah, Dreamy, how do you feel having outlived the average lifespan of shelf life of a VTuber?
Honestly, it's so crazy. It's actually kind of weird. Like,
So,
a part of me
to see
is
people
like-
come and go, and also to see like corporations rise and fall in the time that we've been the time that we've been here.
It is so crazy just because I'm like, I was telling Teeny that sometimes I have this fantasy where I just go completely offline and don't tell anyone. Like, and I don't say anything, and I log off like my. Well, I would have to. I actually only have one Discord, so I'd have to make a new Discord, but just not say anything.
The fantasy to just disappear into the void and never be heard from again.
Yes. I like would not do that just because like I have friends, and that would be like really rude of me. And,
Yeah.
amongst like a variety of other things. And I do like love streaming, so like I don't plan on stopping or anything like that.
Yeah.
But you know, every once in a while I think about that and I'm like, oh man, some people who like quit VTubing and like don't go corpo and just like quit,
Yeah.
that must be like a sense of relief that they have sometimes.
Yeah. I feel like for me, as someone who's like thrown all of my eggs into like the VTubing basket, I feel like if I were to just quit streaming, I don't think I would know what to do with myself. I think I would. I think I would, I don't know, go crazy. I would equate it to like when at the very beginning of COVID, I got laid off of both of my jobs.
Oh, gosh,
And I had been working more than full-time hours because I was working 2 part-time jobs. And on the second day or third day of the lockdown, I was washing the walls in my storage room, and my roommate came in and was like, buddy, you gotta slow down. He was like, we don't know how long we're gonna be here. You gotta
my gosh.
find a hobby, man. And I was like, oh no. So I think it would be the same thing. I think if I ever like, if there is a world where I ever quit streaming for whatever reason, I feel like I genuinely just wouldn't know what to do with myself. Like, what would I work on? What would I do? I don't know.
I would for sure save money.
That's true.
I think like we can. I think I would for sure save money.
If Teeny ever went to jail, they would be warden in like 7 months.
Just planning an uprising in the prison, you know. Right now, I feel like I'm like very bad at being online because I'm just like, I'm making my mom this really complicated cardigan for Christmas. So I'm just like, I got it for Christmas. And then I'm making someone else like a really beautiful shawl for Christmas. And I'm like, oh my God, I have to do this before Christmas. So I'd probably like throw myself into like more into my current hobbies. But I said I would save money by quitting streaming, but I would actually then like to counter argue that by saying I would then spend more money on my other hobbies and therefore be once again even.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like, especially because you're a hobby streamer primarily. Like, this isn't like your main gig. So like, I don't know. I think for me, in general, I feel like I can only have like 2 expensive hobbies at a time.
That's so real.
Yeah, so right now my 2 expensive hobbies of choice are Pokemon cards and I don't know. I guess cosplay. I've been spending lots of money on cosplay recently, but it's like things that it's taking time to come together, and then I'm not going to be able to cosplay until the weather gets warm again. So.
Oh yeah, I can't even imagine cosplaying now. Also, Teeny, did I tell you that there is a Pokemon card vending machine at my grocery store?
No, can you take a picture and send it to me?
Yes, I actually think I do have a picture somewhere. I have to look it up, but I saw it and I was like, oh my gosh, it's really cute. I have bought Pokemon cards from it because I have also sort of been doing a little bit of Pokemon card stuff.
The closest thing we have to something like that, I think, that I've seen is that, you know, the like, I don't know how, I'm gonna explain this really poorly.
Okay, I'm gonna try to understand.
It's like has a metal thing in the front and you put the coins in it and then you like, and then it like sticks like a temporary tattoo or something out of the bottom.
Yes, I love those!
Okay, I'm glad that I explained that in a way that you knew what I was talking about.
I used to get as a kid, I got so many temporary tattoos.
Yeah, oh my god, me too. Okay, wait, I have a story to tell you about that, but the closest thing we have to like a Pokemon vending machine is that there's a store that sells like Pokemon cards out of one of those like little machines.
Ooh. Like singles?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's like $1 and then you get a guaranteed like they put a whole bunch of like V-stars or whatever. A gachapon machine, kind of, but for cards. And they're like the Western ones, so they're not like the really nice quality ones that you see in Japan. They're like kind of shitty and yellow and metal.
Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, wait, Teeny, I actually did find a picture, so I'm sending it to you right now.
Okay. Hi, Kohlrami, welcome in.
It's very cute.
Oh
and you can buy like
cute.
The huge boxes, so you can buy like individual small packs, but they also have the huge boxes that just it just vends
so
it.
Crazy.
I know, right?
I also really loved temporary tattoos as a kid, but there was there was one time that there was one of those machines that was selling like a neck tattoo. Like it was like on one side it was fire and on the other side it was ice and it was like super long. Or I think maybe it was like maybe it was designed to go around like your arm or like I don't know something, but I put it on the front of my neck and it was it was like 2 days before like picture day at school, so my like grade 4 picture is me with like a big ass neck tattoo.
I am obsessed with that.
I think my mom was very upset, but my dad was like, let her live a little.
I love that. That is so good. The one temporary tattoo memory that I have is I got like a huge rose one that I put on my hand, and then I got scared that my mom would be mad at me, and then I could not get it off.
Oh no.
And I don't think she was mad at me.
In 4th grade. Dude, I don't know how to express in any better way that I was a weird kid. Like, you know how there's like weird kids and then there's like weird kids. I was strange. My lore is kind of alarming. I'm surprised that I had friends for most of my childhood.
Oh my gosh. I feel like I was kind of weird, but I don't know.
I think that like I don't know. I also grew up in like a very like the California of Canada. Like it was a very hippy dippy like I don't know. It's a very different place to grow up, I think. So
I love that. I want to see Teeny now with a temporary tattoo on their neck.
I wish I could like ask my parents like where they have a picture of that, but it's probably in like my parents are snowbirds, so they go stay in like a tropical place for like 6 months of the year.
Yeah, a lot of snowbirds come here.
Yeah, all of their shit is like in storage, so I don't think I could even ask them for like a picture.
Dang, I would. Oh my gosh, that would be so good.
It'd be so good. It's so funny.
I love that.
I think it's every kid has to have like that one photo that their mom was like, "Why did you do this?"
I feel like this just goes to show that Teeny has been iconic like their whole life.
Yep.
Real. It's true. Teeny's so iconic. That is such a great memory. I don't think I did anything. Oh, I will say, this is not as cool and actually very dumb, but I remember I got gum caught in my hair when I was like in 1st grade or kindergarten. And in my mind, I was like, oh, if I just cut it at the root, like it'll be fine. Right?
Bro.
Yes! So I just cut it at the root.
No.
I know.
Tragic.
It's really a tragic story. I don't remember what happened after that, but I do remember that. And that was very dumb of me. As a kid.
I cannot imagine that. I definitely had my moments where I cut my own hair. Like, I had really, really long hair, and then I just, like, walked out of my room one day and had, like, cut most of it off with kitchen scissors, and my dad was like, that's different. Do you want to go to the salon and get it fixed up? And I was like, no. And he was like, okay. But I also, like, I was raised by, like, a single dad, and so most of the things that I did were, like, he just kind of let me be the weird kid that I was. Like, there's one time that I, like, walked down the stairs and I was wearing, like, a feather boa and a tutu. And my dad just looked at me and was like, final answer? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, okay, get in the car. So, I don't know. He just kind of let me do my own thing. So.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's, like, good to, like, let kids be really creative, you know?
I think so, too. I think if you have a weird... to all the parents out there that are probably not in the chat, but maybe... if you have a weird kid, I think the play is let them be weird because they're gonna get bullied anyway. So at least if they're getting bullied about, you know, something that, I don't know, that makes them silly, goofy, and also that they can change if they want to, you know? So if they decide, like, oh, they don't want to be bullied anymore because they don't want to be attacked for what they wear, then they will decide to change. But at least it's not something that it's, like, physically they cannot change about themselves. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I lived with my dad for, like, a lot of my childhood, and he was very much like, do whatever you want. And then when I moved in with my mom, she was very much, don't give kids other reason to, like, bully you or whatever. Yeah. But then they just made fun of me for my teeth. So it's kind of like, you know, their kids are going to be mean anyway, so at least you get to pick and choose what they what they weaponize. That,
like, you have, like, now that I saw you with, or?
I had braces for 5.5 years, so.
Okay, I also had braces, but, like, for 4.5 maybe?
Yeah.
My teeth were really fucked up, but, like, internally, in the gums fucked up.
I had headgear. I had the whole shebang. So.
Oh my gosh, I just had some teeth that were sideways, so they had to, like, do this one procedure where obviously they, like, I was, like, put under. Mm-hmm. And they had to, like, attach chains to the one tooth so that it could get pulled, like, upright. So then every time I went to, like, the orthodontist, like, they would, like, remove one link of the chain.
Yeah.
And then it'd slowly, like, come up.
I remember, like, getting my braces tightened and just, like, crying into my yogurt because it was, like, all I could eat was, like, soup and yogurt. And, like...
it hurts so bad. Teeth. Oh my gosh. That I will not miss that. I should talk about this. I should wear my retainer more often. I'm getting scared now, TBH.
Yeah, I unfortunately, like, my braces story is a whole thing because also my orthodontist, like, 2 months after starting my treatment, took off with started treatment for 8 kids and then took off with all of the money and abandoned his practice. So a new orthodontist had to step in and, like, take over the practice, and she, like, did not know why he had done a lot of the things that he, like, decisions that he had made.
Oh my god.
And so was basically having to start over from scratch. And at the end of the, like, 5 years of me having braces, they were like, oh, you still have your wisdom teeth. Like, these should have been removed, like, before we started doing your braces, because now we're going to remove your wisdom teeth and all of your teeth are going to fall over. Or not. What? They could not. And I was like, okay, hopefully they don't. And then they did. So my retainer did not fit immediately. So I just gave up.
I have my wisdom teeth still, and I think they're, like, they don't hurt me or anything like that, and they kind of have come in, but I think they're really fucked up because when my brother was getting his wisdom teeth taken out, they saw my x-rays and they were like, oh my god. And he was like, and they were like, oh, this isn't you. But they were like me, so I was like, oh god. But now I'm scared to go to the dentist because I'm like, oh god, what are they gonna say?
That's terrifying. Yeah, I had to go under for surgery to get my wisdom teeth removed, and because they were like impacted, so they were under the gum, so they had to like pull them out of there.
Yeah.
And so
I'm pretty sure mine are impacted.
Went under anesthetic, and that was the first time I'd ever been under anesthetic. And as they were like, because they strap you into like a bed to make sure that you don't go anywhere, right? And so they like, they were strapping me in, and I was like crying. And the surgeon was like, "You're gonna be okay." And I was like, "I know," but I was still sobbing. And he was like, "So why are you crying?" And I was like, "Because I'm scared." And he was like, "But you're gonna be fine." And I was like, "I know." And it was just like we went around in circles for like 3 minutes.
I had to get put under when they were attaching the chains to my tooth or whatever because it's like in my gums. And I just remember they were like, okay, count backwards from 100. I swear, I think I made it to 97.
Oh my god.
Out.
The lady who administered the anesthetic for me forgot to count. So as she saw me like fading, she just said goodbye.
What?
She was like this like super Slavic woman. And she just like did not like, I think they were just like overwhelmed with the fact that I was crying so much, so they forgot to tell me to count. And so they just like, as they saw my eyes started, she was just like goodbye.
That is so scary. That would not make me feel better. Yeah, so I was like out in 3 seconds. I was completely out in 3 seconds.
It was like
that's a good memory though.
So fucking funny. Also because I remember waking up and they told me that my mom was gonna be in the same room as me. Like when I woke up, and when I woke up she wasn't. So I guess I was like looking for her. And then the lady came over and like handed me like a glass of water, but it was like the world's smallest glass of water because they don't want you to like choke or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So handed me like the world's tiniest cup of water, and I guess I was like exasperated because I couldn't see my mom, and I guess I handed it back to her and I said, "I want the ocean."
Oh my gosh.
Which is funny.
Teeny wants that salty water.
Yeah, that was not enough water for me, I guess. Soul's game checks anesthetic administered, literally goodbye. It's like such a funny story to like tell people. In the moment it was scary as hell, but when I tell people like
scared.
Yeah,
oh my gosh.
But that's the thing, is that like I was really scared because I'd never been under anesthetic before, not because of the fact that I didn't think that I was going to be okay. I knew I was going to be fine. It was like I was scared that it's like, I don't know, it's never happened before. You know, so I'm scared of the unknown.
Scared that you were one of the people who like wake up during it?
No, I wasn't worried about that because I'm so tiny that I think you could administer basically any amount of anesthetic and it would be like the world's most like
he needs like getting elephant tranquilized,
literally. So like I wasn't worried about it like at all, because I was like, yeah, this is literally any amount is gonna put me like out. So like I wasn't concerned, but it was mostly just like I was alarmed about the idea of like, damn, like there's gonna be a whole chunk of time of my life that I just don't know what happened, that I just was not aware of, you know, like even when you're asleep, there's still like a small like conscious part of you that if you hear a loud enough noise or whatever, it'll wake you up, right? So like even though you are missing those hours, it's not like you are totally dead to the world, right? But like being under anesthetic is the closest thing you get to that. So I was like really like, ugh.
Oh, see, for me, teeth stuff freaks me out. So I'm like, yes, I need to never remember this. I need to be knocked out. Yeah. Like as soon as I walk through the door, I need to be knocked out. Basically.
Yeah. That's fair. I don't know. My dad was a denturist, and so I like grew up in a dental office basically.
Okay, so you're like not.
So I'm like, yeah, I'm chilling about it. The dentist does not alarm me like it does for other people. It's very, very normal. Which is also why I'm like really good at talking to seniors too. Hi, BB. Hello, Raiders. Welcome.
Come in.
Hi. How was your stream?
Welcome in. Welcome in.
Hello, BB. Hello, hello. Oh my god, the bombs. My god. To anyone who may be new, hi, my name is Teeny. I'm a Tanuki. I go by any pronouns, and I run a little manga cafe. Today, we're doing a just yapping with Dreamy.
Hello, everybody. Welcome in, Raiders. I hope you guys had an awesome time.
Just yapping. Yeah, we're actually gonna call it a day right away. In about
We're ending
2
now
minutes.
in 5 seconds. Yeah.
in about 2 minutes, I have to go do a rest. But we will continue the raid train onwards. I think we will probably go see. Nope, Maya's not real streaming today. Maya's ad day. Oh, we're gonna go see one of my friends who just had a new debut. Actually.
Ooh.
Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. Teeny said, hi, BB, bye. Yeah, sorry.
Goodbye.
Sorry. If you guys don't follow BB, can we get a Mods? Can we get a shout out? Mods? Please make sure to follow BB. BB is a very talented artist, merch artist, and digital artist, and tables at conventions, and is a stinking freaking cute VTuber.
Yeah,
So please go
actually,
check
I
them out.
think BB was at a con that was in my state, and I'm pretty sure I bought something from them.
Offkai.
Not
They're at
no
Offkai.
before after Offkai. I mean.
Shut up. What the? Why is BB so mean to me? I'm being so nice to them.
But yeah, after Offkai, it was like such a coincidence. I was like, oh my gosh. And then I bought like some stuff from them.
You and you're like the Spider-Man pointing emote. Spider-Man point meme pointing at BB in the con hall. OMGU. BB, are you planning to be Offkai again this year?
I hope so.
If they like me, so true. So true,
I
Bessie.
think they will. I think they will.
I also applied this year. I hope that I get in. I would like to table.
Would you do all 3 days or just like a 1 day thing?
The way that they have the thing set up is that you apply for all 3 days, and then if you don't get into like they open up the 1 day later, like later than the rest of the applications. So hopefully, if I don't get in, I'm also going to apply for the 1 day. But
Yeah. Well, I only asked because I feel like doing 3 days like that is awesome, but also so busy, and then you might not have time to do other things.
It's true. That is true.
So like the 1 day is really nice because you still get to table, but like also you still have like time to do stuff.
That's very true. I applied with Fungi though. Fungi Wizard.
I hope you guys make it.
So hopefully we can get in.
Yeah, I want to see that teeny merch IRL with my IRL eyes.
Yes. Perhaps even Dreamy merch at the Teeny Tanuki booth. Could be
I'm
real.
going to, it's like this, you know, like that SpongeBob meme where his eyes are like on the paper? Like, that's me to the teeny merch.
Yeah. That's a normal reaction.
I hope everyone knows what I'm talking about.
Yes. Yeah. Where his like eyeballs are like touching the paper all over.
Yes.
Yeah.
That exact one.
We're going to go raid. Just kidding. Bloom just went offline.
What timing? Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Let's see. Who else do we got?
Wow, I'm just like looking to see who's even online right now, just like to see. And I never stream this early, so like basically like so many people are online. This is crazy.
I know, there's so many people live right now.
I've never seen so many people online before. Usually when I'm like done, there's like 5 people to choose from.
I think we are going to raid Usami. Usami just recently came back from what was a really long hiatus / graduation. But decided to come back with a new model, and their new model is so cute. So cute. It's the Americans, so true.
Also, I just want to say thank you to Tanuki Nation for having me.
Yeah, thank you for being here. I love yapping with one dreamy etude.
Yeah, honestly, the time just like flew by.
I know. Whoa. It went
it's
so
been
fast.
3 hours already? What?
Time flies when you're freaking yapping.
That's true. I just had such a good time with Teeny.
We blew through like 50 topics.
We did. Yeah.
Okay. I am going to set up the raid, and I'm gonna go to my end screen, and I will see you guys tomorrow for League of Legends with Clover and Ari.
You heard it here. Wait, before you go, have you decided what hero you're gonna play?
Jinx is blue.
That is true. She is.
Bro, it was so funny because like I have plans to play League next week also with Prowler and Clover and Kyo, and Kyo was like, do you know who you're gonna play as in League? And I was like, probably Jinx. And Kyo was like, yeah, her kit, she's really good, blah blah blah, like talking about all of her like play style. And I was like, she's blue, smiley face.
Yes. Listen, if I were to ever play League, which I've never played League before, I would choose it based purely on aesthetics. I do not know all the heroes. I don't care what their moves are. I don't care how they play. I would play, oh gosh,
based on if they're cute.
Based on if they're cute or not.
Yeah.
Who is that new one? Sarah something. She's the singer.
Me picking Heimerdinger simply because cute. BB would be Teemo. We all know this.
The one character that I would play, I don't even know her name. I'm a fake fan in that I have never played, so I guess I'm not a fan at all.
I know the characters that are in hit TV show Arcane. Can't wait to open the game tomorrow and go, wow, is this that one game that's based off of that hit Netflix original Arcane?
Oh my gosh. Wait, who is Teemo? I need to look up Teemo. I would play Seraphine. I just looked her up. She's so cute. Oh wait, Teemo's actually pretty cute. I would play Teemo.
Dreamy would pick Teemo or something like that.
Teemo's like a little
bow
critter,
bow. I feel like I should pick Teemo because that is my Oshi Gigi Muden's favorite.
Teemo?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
I don't know anything about League of Legends. I have gone playing Persona 5. Whoa, is that Joker from Smash Bros? Literally, that's me. So funny whenever Hyde is like, yeah, I like K-pop, sends the like League of Legends girl song, also sends the Overwatch girl song.
But I love those 2 songs. I love those 2 songs.
They are really fire, but also I feel like you can't be like, yeah, I love K-pop and then only send those 2 things. And I said that to him, and then he sent Gangnam Style.
Okay, I also love that song. Unironically, I love that song and I love that artist because he's such a fun and funny guy. And if you hate him, that's a red flag to me.
That's fair. You're valid.
Because he doesn't do anything wrong. He's just like a fun guy. He dances really well, and he dances for like all of his performances. And I
love Anime Sen's Avatar: The Last Airbender. I love Anime Sen's Spin Adventure Time. Yeah.
say I've never played League, but I love League adjacent content, such as like the K-pop group and Arcane.
Yeah, I watched all of Arcane and it was beautiful.
Yeah.
And like, I think that the character design is super fire. I just like
It's so good.
it's the fact that like basically every creator that I've watched who was like a League streamer, like that was their core thing that they did, they eventually fell away from it because they didn't like the community, or you know what I mean. So it's just like that part of it has been kind of like, oh, I don't know if I want to even try. But
okay, since we're like ending the stream, we don't have time for this, but I will at some point need to tell you about the time I went on a date with a toxic League player.
Oh my god, we can have a yap about it post my League experience, because I can also tell you about the guy on my first day of college classes that tried to mansplain League of Legends to me.
Oh my gosh.
It'll be awesome.
Yeah, it'll be we'll have a part 2, guys. We'll have a part 2.
Okay, here are the raid messages. We're gonna go see Usami, and then I will see you guys tomorrow. If you guys are watching on YouTube right now, if you happen to be lurking on YouTube, I will have the raid set up to raid into tomorrow's stream with Clover. That's gonna be regular time for me, so 6 p.m. MST, 6 p.m. teeny time. And then all of my waiting rooms are up for the rest of the week. So if you have any interest in watching things that aren't League of Legends, you can check out my YouTube. All the like waiting rooms go literally up to January 1st. So
yeah, guys, everyone check out Teeny's amazing thumbnails. I was literally just complimenting them earlier about it.
There's got to be something in there that you want to watch. Something. Anything. Here are all of my socials. And then here is the Discord if you'd like to join. That's where we do watch-alongs and other things. Yeah. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night, everybody. And good night, Dreamy.
Buddy. Good night, Teeny.
Good night. Goodbye.
Bye.